Good afternoon, evening, question mark, evening, goobers. Hello, hello, Chotto. How are you? How are you today? I hope you're all fine, and if you're not, it's fine, because today we're having a little bit of a chill time, right? Chill time, just yapping, just chatting, looking at designs. Pretty cool, pretty solid stream, you know? It's been a while since we've had one. I know, it's not going to be the same as Uma Musume, but hey, you know, we ran out of Umas, so as long as there are no Umas, we have to get other of those gacha games, and it just so happens that I felt like this is the time for Genshin one. I know a lot of you guys may dislike the game, but hey, we're focusing on designs. I'm not going to play the game, so don't worry. Okay, let me just say hello to everyone who wrote at this point on chat. Hello Another, hello Benyu, hello Di Persona, hello Blaspi Pogujina, hello Shipsin, and hello to all the lurkers and my two amazing bots, Nightbot and Streamer. It's actually Genshin Impact. I know, sorry. It's been a long time since I played it. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. For some reason it turned off at some point, but yeah, we don't need music that much. I just thought, okay, let's put some music in the background. And what would be the better music if Genshin Impact? Genuinely, I had to check if it's even, like, you know, I'm not going to get striked. Technically, you never get striked, like, with game soundtrack. I mean, there are, you know, there are some cases when you are, but I don't, I think we should be fine. We should be Gucci. Hello, Snake! The characters other than all Genshin ones combined. My nickname is spelled Shipsonen. Okay, Shipsonen. Okay, sorry, my bad, Shipsonen. I know another. I know the. I understand the reference. I still played the game when that thing happened. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, so. As you can see, we have a tier list, we have a character, a very nice website, thanks to it. We can kind of, you know, look around. That's why I'm not going to edit the designs like I did with Uma Musume. It will be way too hard to get right PNGs and everything. So I thought, okay, if we have such a nice website where I can turn around the character and look at them throughoutly, I thought, why not, right? It may be a little bit difficult in case of Genshin to rate the characters, because I feel like, you know, in this case, those outfits are basically their daily basis outfits, right? And they're based on the, on parts of the world they live in that is inspired by, or like by real cultures, like Chinese culture, Japanese culture, European culture, well, not exactly, it's technically it should be Slavic culture, but they did. Yeah, Slavic culture and all of that, you know. But I feel like in Genshin, it's like the base outline of the outfits, like how they are often very similar, so it may be a little bit harder for me to rate them. We'll see how it goes. I don't know yet. So we have a few tiers. We have banger, which is basically a banger design. We have noise, which is, you know, noise design. And not personally my favorite. I'm not like gasping out of excitement or anything. It's okay, means it's an okay design. Maybe it's lacking some individuality, a theme or whatever. Meh is like, I don't know, I don't vibe with it, and why is basically disastrous. So yeah, that's basically it. Why is the music turning off constantly? I don't like it. Hello? There are too many devices streaming on your plan right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't, bro. I don't care. I don't care, just play the music. If music stops, let me know, because I may not notice, and for some reason it's not turning on, and I cannot do it from YouTube music because it doesn't work. I don't know. Okay. croissant. At first I thought that you installed Genshin specifically for this tier. No, absolutely not. Thankfully, Genshin fans are really extra. Actually, it's not even Genshin. You have all Hoyo games there, I believe. Yeah. You don't see it because of the tier list, but there's like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rails, and Wisdom Zero, and Honkai Nexus Anima. Well, not all then. Not all. Okay, well. Not all. My bad. I was pretty sure there was... Never mind. I was pretty sure there was Honkai the Third, but apparently it's not there. So, okay. So we have the guy, Pierrot, as the first one to judge in here. I think that's the guy, right? He's a little bit bluish in here. No, it keeps on turning off. Why the heck? Why are you doing this? Do I have to turn off my own stream maybe? This way it will work? I don't need this either. Okay. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out as it goes. Looks at... Yeah, so we have an old guy, which is a rarity when it comes to Genshin characters, because let's see the entire look. That's how he looks. We don't really see older characters because, you know, who would want an old guy, right? Like, definitely not our main audience that are males that are horny for females. So I don't think he's a playable character, but because he's on the list, why not? Let's judge him. So first things first, I don't vibe with how white it is. I know, a controversial take. I feel like it's just because on top it's much darker, the bottom feels like it's overpowered by white. So maybe if the shoes were of the color of the vest, for example, I would feel like it's more balanced. I don't know, like the shapes. It's really hard to judge Genshin Impact because like they really love to put a lot of details in them, which I personally am not the biggest fan of. Like they always do those lines, the stars everywhere, or like kind of star shapes and diamond shapes everywhere. Is it playing? Okay, it's playing. Sorry, I'm still getting distracted by by the thing, by the music. White Genshin. Wait, why white? Why white? Is it white? Add in the middle. Oh! Add in the middle of the stream. Well, if you have YouTube Premium, you don't have that issue. Or if you... I think... Wait, if you subscribe to me, do you also not have ads? I'm not sure. Anyways. Those who cannot avoid the ads must pay the price. I suppose it's one of the antagonists. I think so. From what I remember, there was like the whole council in Snezhnaya. I don't... Sorry. I don't know how exactly they were called. Fatui, wasn't there? Fatui? And they were like main... Oh, wait, what happened? Hello? Hello? It froze. What the heck? What the heck? It froze, sorry. I can get paid more. What the what do you mean too many devices streaming on my plan right now? I'm literally... Man. Keep playing, stupid music. Okay. Anyways, I can get more pay. Yeah, I can get them 2 cents from ads. What a banger. Okay, so as you can see, never mind. Going back to the design, the mask itself is like, it's not really representing anything, am I right? It has this nice little jingly dingly thing, which must be extremely uncomfortable when it dangles around, but I like how it complements the eye. It's very, very empty eye. I like that they added this little color. Not too much of it, which is fine, but it's there. on the back there is a snowflake, which I believe is like symbol of Snezhnaya or whatever. The fur also really cool. But it's surprisingly very symmetrical design for a Genshin. Although I feel like on the back, Genshin designs are more symmetrical than in front. Because in front you can see like the cape goes different. I cannot do it like that, bro. You know what? No, I won't be able to. Will I be able to do it like... Give me a moment. Give me a freaking moment. Will I be able to just freaking do that in here? No, I want... Next song. Let's try doing it somewhere else, okay? Okay, there we go. Hopefully it will work in there. Wait, it will be too loud in there. Wait, shut up. I need to tune it down a little bit. Thank you. Another is Sisyphus of this shell and rolls a stone farms ads. I'll watch all the 2 cents ads. Thank you, another. I appreciate that. It's fine design over. It's not a bad design, right? I feel like maybe because... But like, if it was like a main villain, I would be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. It's like... I feel like as a general or something, yeah, he could work. But if it was like, let's say, an enemy... or something like that, I would be like, is he like the main guy? I don't think so. I don't know if he is though. I don't know. I have no clue because I have not been playing the game since forever. So for me, it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay design. I think it's just, I wish there was more dark on the bottom. I understand how pants are white because the back is dark, but in here the shoes could have been black or like this gray. You don't like the neck fur? I feel like, yeah, because I think you don't like it because, once again, as I said, top is very dark and bottom, there's nothing in, like, so maybe if there was, let's say, these four would also be implemented into the shoes, it would have, like, be better balanced out. Wait, the music is, I feel like it's a little bit too loud still. We don't need music that loud. It's just a background thing. It's just a background thing. Coach from Galactic Football. Wait. What? Galactic Football Coach. The deco! The deco! We're not playing League of Legends in here. Okay. Well, with the code, absolutely. Okay, so that was Piero, whatever, guy. Moving on to, are you for real? Do we even have this design? I don't think so. So we're skipping. No, wait, is this one? Oh, he's T-posing. Perfect. I love how they will be all trying to intimidate you by T-pose. Yeah, okay. So that's, I assume, another one of the Fatui or Harbingers. That's what they were called, right? He kind of, because of the heart and chains, he reminds me of Kingdom Hearts so badly. Like, I have not played the game yet. I have not played the game where there's Terra as a character, but there's like this one, not even Terra, but there are some characters that have this type of mask and it reminds me so badly of it. Wait, chatto, because I need to put it more to the side so you can see better. I like it though. I like it. I really like the heart and the chains here. I mean, they're not chains here. I think they're, well, they're very flat. they're very flat. textures, but that's not my point. They were supposed to be ropes, and here we have chains, which are less flats. Yeah. This outfit looks much better. My man! You don't even see his face, Blasby! What the fuck are you on? And he has chains in here, so he can dingle-dongle. I don't think it's a good idea, because, you know, it's like... You have the comparison between those dongers and the donger between his legs. I don't think that was... He didn't think it through. But I really like the cape in here, and he has long black hair. Honestly... I wouldn't be surprised if he looked like Blade from Honkai Star Rail. Here he has some BDSM, more ropes. I like the scales. I like the scale texture of his armor and the claws. Yeah, it's like dragon, giving it dragon vibes. So if he's not a dragon boy, I would be disappointed, honestly. If he could, he would blush. That's hot. He's so girlish, I like it. He totally wants to be heard. Blasby just likes surprises. Okay, yeah, the dark blue is really nice plus to the gold. I like the color palette better. Maybe I'm a hater of white, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah, the fact that he also has like this blue outline is fun. I think it's because he's not, once again, another non-playable character. I think if he was playable, it wouldn't be blue, but whatever. I really love that middle part. Is it banger? It feels a little bit too heavy in shape. I'd rather for him to have this cape shorter maybe in front, because he looks like a freaking walking block if you look like that. Like, look at him. He looks like a freaking block. I don't like that. Not really. So, because of that, I think I'm going to put him in noise. Hater of white. No. This is better. Politically, it's better to hate white, I believe. Lore-wise, under the mask, he's rotting, by the way. And you're into that, Blasby. Okay. 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 If something will stink and you will complain about something stinking, I will remind you that you're simping for the guy who's basically rotting. Okay? His name is what again? Where the fuck are you? Capitan! That's not even a name! That's a title! Capitano! Okay, Capitano. I have nice memories of those gloves from Dark Souls 3. Oh, it is kind of, it gives the Dark Souls vibe, or like a dark fantasy when it comes to the gloves specifically. She like hates white like her and I. You're not white, another. We had a talk about it already. You should give up. Captain. Captain, my captain. Okay, so that was Capitano. Who's next? Oh, this bitch. I know this bitch. Isn't it Dottore? I know Dottore. I loved Dottore. That's not Dottore. Where the fuck are you, bitch? Sorry, I'm... No, this is not Dottore. This is some... No, this is Dottore? Huh? I remembered him differently. His personal name is Train? Train! Train! What? He looked like such a... What? He looks like a fanboy! Listen, because in my mind... Dottore Genshin Impact. I know I played the game when he was, you know, when he was, dude. Wait, let me show you something. Bro, I don't know if you, this is original Dottore, but the one that what the fuck is that? Yeah, I always, because I read webcomic, and for me, this guy here was always in my mind Dottore. So, I'm looking at this twink in front of me, And I'm like, huh? He looks like a woman. Looks like he got a flash grenade. Yeah, original. Yeah. Piero, Capitano, Dottore. Yeah, because they're titles, I guess. Like, they're not titles, but kind of jobs they are doing within Harbingers. Or something like that. Question mark. I don't know why they're called Italian, where they are located in freaking Russia, basically. This is one of the clones. Yeah, that's true. I forgot he's cloning himself. I forgot about it completely, my goodness. So anyways, back to Dottore. I don't mind the hair. I like the hair shape. It's funky, it's fluffy, I like it. I don't like how it responds with this gradient blue to dark blue though. Those are colors of Lazuli, my Aussie, but I just don't like it because like you have, well, this is greenish white, right? It's like greenish white, greenish blue, and like something, it's like mint color, and then you have those two blue shades, and then you have this kind of purplish blue shade. I hate how many different kinds of blue there is. The baggy pants, I'm not a fan. The shoes are fine. And oh, something I really hate when like random things are dangling out of them. Like, what's that? What's this? What's this? What's this supposed to be? Like, what's that? Why? I like his mask though. I think it's pretty fine. So, I don't know. I'm not that impressed. Piero is the only actual name, not the title. Oh yeah, Piero. But Piero is also... Wait, isn't Piero... Like, you know, in cards there's a Piero. Bird guy. Yeah. I was very interested in Dottore's character when I read Webtoon, which was, you know, at the time when I started playing Genshin, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But now he's such a... meh. I don't know. It just doesn't speak to me. There is no theme. He's supposed to be a doctor, and the only thing that's close to be for him is like this vial that may look like a syringe for some people. No, other than that, it's just, you know, whatever. Definitely the weakest out of 3 so far. Piero is still a name. It is, but when it's like you give a context to it, it means like it's no longer a name. Next one we have Columbina. That's, am I right? I've seen some people hating. Where the hell is she? Where the heck? Wait. Found her. Oh, because she's playable. Okay. There we go. Love the hair color. Really love it. Oh, she has like these glittering diamonds in her. One thing I always got annoyed in Genshin is that they always split the hair in 2. I don't know, it's probably something to do with it's easier to animate or something like that, probably, right? But it's always annoying because every single character who has longer hair has it split into 2. It's freaking annoying. You'll see, I'll show you. So, But putting her in this bright of clothing, I feel like it's kind of a downgrade for her. I love my little ninja girl. I've always respected Columbia. I know she knows how to sing, right? Show her shoes. Okay. Oh. You bait! What's that? What's that supposed to be? Ice cubes! She's levitating on ice cubes? I swear, YouTube, I'm not a fit content creator. On what is she? Ice cubes. She has moon shoes. She doesn't have any shoes, Blaspy. There are no shoes. You baited me. I don't know. I feel like I look at this outfit. I'm thinking Kokomi. Kokomi was her name? Now I'm like Sangonomiya. Sangonomiya girl. But instead of like water theme, let's give it wings, like an angel. And I don't mind this concept. I just wish, I wish there was like the color of other than white, white is fine. I think white contradicts her dark hair color perfect. But I wish the darker colors would be of different shade. Maybe something more red, maybe something more pink. I don't know, something that would make her feel like this is her outfit. Because other than that, like the shapes are fine for me. Once again, it looks a little bit stiff. I don't know. Maybe I would have gotten rid of these front parts because once again, I hate how it make them look like, you know, very thick shapes. I don't like that. I love her design, but this outfit is too much. So we'll have mermaid Kokomi should be one, but Genshin fucked up. Oh, I see. Oh, she's a siren probably, not a mermaid or whatever. You know, you catch my drill. Where is my tier list? Okay, so for me, she's okay. She's okay. There are a few things that, once again, I like the wings. I really like her mask. And how, like, there's crosses in her hair. The hair is really nice. But once again, I feel like the different color palette for the outfit, like the white can stay, but you give different shade of color instead of this purplish blue. Or bluish purple. 2 more cents, thank you! I don't think every single watch that is 2 cents, but maybe in total I will earn 2 cents from the entire stream. Once I saw a video saying that almost every woman in Genshin wears some kind of heels. That's true! Oh, I've heard a drama. Probably will get to that design. I mean, it's not a drama, but people are so pissed off because there is a character that's coming out called Odette, I think. And you know, Odette, basically Swan Lake, Tchaikovsky, and all of that. And guess what? She's going like as if she were ballerina shoes, but she actually has heels. And people are like, this is ridiculous. Especially when in the back of the heel, she has this kind of like wing thing, the golden element, which means it's either like digs into her leg or, I don't know, it bends magically. She's out, yeah, she's out. I think she's the newest character or something, right? Because it's pretty fresh from what I could understand. So yeah, everything's cool, but the hair and clothes don't go together. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. The clothes and hair would go together if only, first of all, get rid of this thing in front and change the colors, and you will be fine with that. Trust me. She looks so dunk. Dude, with this pose, everybody will look dunk, my bro. Okay, next one is Arlecchino. Oh, sorry, I did not want that. Arlecchino, the one everyone seems for. For a moment, I was like, oh no, wait, I cannot say this word. But then I was like, no, I'm on YouTube, I'm fine. Where is the woman that so many people were like, oh my gosh, I have to come back to Genshin to play her. Where are you? It's been a while since she came out because I think it was like not that... here you are. There we go. And I gotta say, I love her face, okay? I'm not going to lie. I love the hairstyle, love the hair color. It looks like a crane, kind of like, you know, like a feather-like, bird-like hairstyle. The back of it, cool. I like the red hair strands. The color palette itself, very edgy, but, you know, works. She's a villain. I'm using Arlecchino now. She's hot. Our most famous mask. Yeah, so yeah, she has this emblem in here. Very nice vest. I love the buttons here. I gotta say, pretty solid. The ruffles, look at her, so extra with this one nail painted red. It froze again. No, I don't want that. Come back here. At least you can quickly refresh that. You see the elements in here. I would get rid of this black part because it's too much for me. But then the bottom is so simple. There's just pants, which isn't bad. And then in here, epic. Extremely high heels, I gotta say. absolutely. Wow. Okay, she's basically standing on her fingers. But I gotta say, it's probably one of the best designs when it comes to Genshin. Love that mommy. Genshin Arlecchino meets the real Arlecchino. I don't think it will ever happen. For me, it's a banger design. I gotta say, this is like one of the most solid designs that Genshin has ever done. And, you know, I wish it came out earlier so I could at least enjoy it a little bit, but it was too late. Computer overheats when you display her. Maybe that's a thing, maybe. That red ruggles, I love it. Ruffles, you mean? Yeah, the ruffles. Cool. Cool. Absolutely. I have to give it to them. This one is a banger. And it's like, listen, when a character gets overhyped, I'm annoyed. And I was annoyed in this case, but even I had to admit that this design was great. When it came out, and it still holds up to this day, I believe. At least for now, she's the best one so far. So let's move to... Okay, that's your name, sir? Pulcinella. So Pulcinella is he a fairy? His cape looks like he could be a fairy, but I don't know. For some reason, Asians love to make like tiny old men with very long nose and mustache. He looks like he belongs to the chessboard, you know? Like he could be one of the pawns from chess. I don't know. It's just, you know, very... he's built like, you know, on top there's a head and then there's like the bottom that's more triangular. I don't know. I feel like they didn't really care much about him because look at how unpolished it is. He's basically squeaking. He looks like a plastic toy. So yeah, it's not very impressive. I really like his pants though. And oh, I like his pants. But train driver, he reminds me of, there was like this guy in Persona 4 that was like also had like this long nose, and this is like the first character that he reminds me of. The hat is pretty nice. I like how it's like differently shaped depending on from what perspective you look from. They all have like some crazy... I don't like the rough feathers here. I think the feathers are too much. Feathers on the hat, fine. You could... I don't know if you could put them anywhere else. But like on the collar, on the neck, not a fan. For me, it's a May design. Obviously, they wouldn't care because once again, old man, midget, probably some kind of elf or something. Nobody cares because you're not going to be playable because nobody would pull for you. Therefore, we won't care too much about it. Moving on. I'm sorry. We have a girl that I do not know. So, let me find her in the menu. This was this one. I need to remember to check the name first. Sandrone. Okay. Anybody knows this girl? Okay, so I assume... Okay, so she's probably inspired by a nutcracker. Because of the back of... She has a gear in there. So she's a doll. Sorry for the close-up. On the... This was... I did not do that. Yes. I like the color palette. She's... The one with the mecha? Oh, she has a mecha. Wait. Ooh, she has different... Is this an alternative outfit? Or something? I just realized I can click that. I don't know, but I would eat dinner if she made one. Once again, we have like the color palette of red, black, and white with a little bit of gold, which is very nice. Once again, oh, she has simple shoes. I like her shoes. They're very simple, but very nice. And not that high of heels. It's design, not gonna lie. I mean, they also have kink for free armpits. Genshin loves free armpits. I wish she was dressed up there. I don't know. It bothers me how they always make the characters naked so their armpits could be out. It's kind of gross. The one with red is for playable one. So the one that we have right now, right? The yellow one is from lore before she died, in a sense. Okay. I like her hair as well. Very nice. You know what? You know what? Actually, I think it's pretty solid design. I wouldn't say it's like noise. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like... Or is it noise? Let me think about it. Let me give her yet another look. She's a 5-star? Thanks for spoilers. She's a robot created by one guy. So basically she's Orianna but in Genshin. You know what? Because of the thing on top of her head. Why is it blue though? Never mind. You stay where you are because of this blue here. Why is it not golden? Or... Oh, because she's a cryo. That's why. Okay. Yeah. I don't... Honestly, I couldn't... I don't know if I would tell which element she's from, which is fine. I like when they're not going for, oh, but they have to dress blue if they're cryo, you know, obviously part of them are like that, but I like when they're breaking from that. So, you know what? Actually, I'm forgiving for this blue and I'm putting you in noise. I like her more than Colombina. I think I like her more than Colombina. Why are you blue? She doesn't look a 5-star though. I would put her into a 4-star. I don't know what her attacks are, but like from the design, it's surprisingly, I don't know if they're getting lazy, but this is symmetrical one-on-one. Like there's nothing that's not symmetrical. That's why, like, that was my first guess of, oh, she's probably a 4-star because everything is symmetrical. They would never do that with a 5-star, right? But apparently they were doing it now? Wow, lazy. Still, it's a good design. I'm not going to complain too much about it. But I am surprised. I'm surprised she's a 5-star. She's mostly at a king with her robot. In lore, she had a robot named Polonia. Like, Polonia. And it was a big-ass robot. I like big-ass robots. Okay, let's move on. It was pretty... Oh, Tsaritsa, isn't it? Or however her name was. La Signora. Sorry. La Signora. A lot of people were like, ooh, she's so hot. And I have to admit, her head, looking at her face, hot. But I hate this design, okay? I hate it. What are those shapes? What are those shapes? Here you have this kind of oval. This looks like a vagina shape. And then you have those things sticking out. Balls dropping low. Something dangling behind her knees. I hate this dress. I don't even know how it works. It's like... It makes me so uncomfortable. I'm going to say it out loud. I always hated Signora's design. So much Italian. Yeah, I think the whole Fatui is basically... Fatui or Harbingers are with the Italian names, yeah. Lamao. It's like, I know this woman is hot, but her dress is not. Okay. This is terrible. This is awful. The colors, this red, those all... There are literally all shades of red. This is disgusting. And what is that? What's that supposed to be? Where is that sticking out from? What's this white thing? Disgusting. Maybe that's her weapon, actually. I don't remember. But it's still... the mask, this is over the top. Where you want to stab somebody? With that? I hate that. This is, for me, genuinely, You may love her, but her design is awful. Why? This is bad. That shit. Girl, that's so wild for you to say. Get rid of that stuff on her back, change mask, and it'll be alright. I would work around. I mean, like, the colors of the dress are not bad. I just hate the shape. Oh, and they're like glitching in the... I hate the shape. I think like the bottom shape, we would have to sit down and work on that shape. But the entire coat is disastrous. This is, no. The madame. I like her color though. Like this thingy. Okay. So moving on from that disaster into the next disaster. Actually, I don't know if it's a disaster. Sorry. I'm just... we have pantalone. Dude looks like a librarian who was like, oh, my dude, you're in like evil... you're in an evil organization, put something on, and he puts on the coat, and that's it. Because like on the look, he has like turtleneck. I appreciate that he has eye bags. And the glasses are very nice, and they unsymmetrical glasses. But then he like has a very normal pants on. I hate this purple. I have to say I hate this purple. The Col Carnevale is here. Exactly. Mischievous. No. I don't really like his hair because like I hate when they do it like, oh, short hair, but then and here's short, but then there's like one strand that's long. It's dude. I don't like when they do that. There are a few instances where it looks good. In here, it doesn't look good for me. In here, it's like, oh, I forgot to cut that part, basically. If it was a ponytail, it would be a different matter. And I would be like, oh, this is fine, this is fine. Very toned down in a way that's... he feels a little bit too NPC-like. The back is fine. What's that supposed to be? Some extra stuff on the... Okay, some extra stuff on the coat. So, once again, fear for being too symmetrical appeared in there. Has some... a lot of jewelry. Another thing that they love doing in Genshin and Hoyo in general. Just put them jewels on. And here only one to be more demure. Because this is the hand that he gives to say hello, right? He's like forgettable. Very forgettable. I would put him in a meh. I don't know. It's like other than the glasses. The glasses is like basically the best element for me. The rest is just... he just looks so boring. It looks so boring. Oh, and it froze again. Okay, so the website has its issues, but it's fine. We'll be refreshing that. It'll be fine. So, yeah, let's move on from him. He was just meh. Pantalone, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Moving on to... child. A literal child. Clocks cast a shadow while the body not... Yeah, maybe that's also the issue. He looks like he wouldn't mind being forgotten. Yeah, that's also a thing. Oh my god. He doesn't have a nose. What is with the shading? Wait, can I cannot turn on the shading? That's the shading? Or no? I don't know. Okay, so... child. It looks how I see myself in my mind. Oh god. I don't know what's going on. Wait, he has a different outfit? Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's true. I forgot about that. I forgot he's a boss, actually. Lamau. Okay, I know this is Blaspy's husband, and honestly, I can judge her a little bit on that. All models be like, yeah. Old models are awful. I forgot how bad they were. I do remember the first scene where he appears. It's in I forgot the name of the land, but it's like in the Chinese land. He just appears out of nowhere and starts shooting, and it's such a badass moment. I have to give it to him. His appearance was one of the most hyped thing in like the first updates of Genshin. Blaspy likes him? Yes. Yes, you can. We say Tartaglia instead of Pascal for the well. Pascal's triangle for us is Tartaglia's triangle. Oh, so you hate Pascal, huh? What did Pascal do to you, bro? Why do you hate him so? Yeah, I mean, the color palette is not too bad. Color palette, personally, I don't think it's too bad, but I always got bothered at this triangle in here. The shoes are very simple. The shoes are fine. I don't mind the shoes, but yeah, the coat, absolutely, utterly ridiculous. I mean, the red part on the bottom, his, I would say the shirt is fine. But the vest always bothered me. I also like this, it's not really a scarf, it's kind of like a cape, half cape, part cape. I like how it makes sense, right? It starts from here and it's twisted here, it's locked in here, and goes down there, which, you know, this is like half of the heart. I wish there was some kind of like another character that matches it or something. It would be cute, but we know it's impossible because you cannot have characters dating in Genshin Impact, because then fans will be angry. And now we call it after Nicoro Tartaglia. Next factory must be in Mamutzones at this point though, lol. I don't think there are more factory though. I think they're all revealed, unless it's really a huge reveal or something. Robin Hood eggs the prince. He doesn't know if he wants to be a beast or statue. Yeah, he's just, for me, Child was also like just mediocre. I had him on my account, but I didn't really like playing him. I didn't really like playing him. There were so many other characters. Like, he was such a pain in the ass to play. I remember, and people were always struggling with him. I remember people saying, "Oh, if you don't have him at C2, he's useless," or something like that. I was like, "Oh, okay." I see how it is. So that's Tartaglia. Okay, and that. Wait, Chotto. I don't even know if we have. Do we have Aloy here? We do. Aloy accident. Oh, why is she so shiny? Why are you so shiny, girl? Oh, never mind. Oh, I understand. I'm not looking. Why are you so shiny, girl? So this is Aloy, and nobody cares about Aloy, because why the heck would you make Aloy as a character? It was such an out of touch thing to do, but everyone got her. Everyone got her just for the sake of having a free character. That, once again, she was useless. Plastic. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. To be fair, her outfit is pretty nice, okay? Her outfit is pretty nice. I don't mind it. It's just her face. Wait, her face is terrible. Her face was so mindless. Yeah. The hair is not too bad. Wow, look at it. Rare thing where the hair is not symmetrical. Crazy. In the back. Looks better than most antagonists. Kind of true. But you know what? Because this is technically... I think I had wrote the wrong place, but yeah. This will be Aloy. Aloy tier. Because I just cannot do anything about... Oh, wait. This is Aloy. This is... technically, she's not from the game, so I'm not going to judge her, okay? Don't put her in a jar. I'm not going to, but I think you would if you're thinking about it. It's okay for me. Yes, it's not too bad. I remember her face was like very annoying. Like, obviously, the beginning of the game, a lot of models in Genshin had the same issue. The faces were just absolutely terrific, in a negative way. And I feel like with Aloy, it was like the same thing. They didn't really care about it. They just dropped her randomly. There was no missions around it, nothing. It was like one of the worst collaborations between Hoyo and other games. So, and I think that was the only collaboration in the end when it comes to Genshin Impact, when it comes to different game. Like, I do remember that there were so many other characters appearing in other games of theirs. Even Gilgamesh from Fate has been in Honkai Star Rail, from what I believe. Genshin is just like not there, not out there. Okay, now we have protagonists, siblings. We have Lumine, which in my humble opinion, superior sibling. Very pretty hair, nice flowers, delicate girl with a delicate outfit. Nice colors, royal blue with that gradients into brighter one, with this rose gold and white. Small heels, surprise, small heels. I always liked Lumine's like design. I always enjoyed that. I feel like this just gives me the vibe of like, yes, she's traveling through the lands, right? And she has this motif of the flower, delicate flower thing. I always loved that. So for me, personally, I think this design is like nice. I really like it. 80% of people choose the girl as their MC. And then we have, in comparison, we have this guy. He's terrible. His hair, your typical anime protagonist. If you just change them black, it would be even more of a protagonist. The only thing that changes that is like the braid in the back, which I genuinely forget he has half of the time. Hello, French buff. This is I for the French. How you doing? Why are we talking about Jaws? We're not talking about Jaws. We're talking about Genshin Impact characters and their designs, most specifically. Is a guy product be like? Basically, like the hair shape, absolutely. The only thing that's redeemable is like the ponytail, not ponytail, but the braid. But I hate his outfits. I always called it like he's wearing a sack, potato sack. This is the shape of a potato sack. I hate it. I hate it. There's something dangling in this dangling. There's no theme. Like Lumine, beautiful flower, and what is he? A potato sack. That's what he is. Hated it. Always hated it. I was always so annoyed where people were saying, "Oh, he's actually the protagonist," or like canon. Lumine is not a canon sibling that's traveling. So it always annoyed me because I'm like, I don't care, because Lumine is at least pretty. And you know what? Lumine is better in both roles because at least she's pretty. And Ether sucks. Ether's annoying younger brother. Exactly. Ether sucks. I always hated Ether. I'm still an Ether hater. Why? Because I hate this design. I don't think, genuinely, I don't think it's the worst. I think on a good day I would put it in meh, but because I'm an Ether hater, I'm going to put him in Y. Isn't Lumine the canon protagonist? I don't think there is a canon protagonist, but because Hoyo always prefers one one gender protag over the other in their ads, people deem the one that appears more often in the promotional content as a canon. And it just so happens that Ether appears way more often than Lumine, or at least used to appear. I don't know how it is now. And this is basically the only reason why people were saying he is a canon character, a canon protagonist. And the canon villain is Lumine, which honestly, I mean, I would rather play Lumine as a villain, not gonna lie. But it is how it is. If I am supposed to spend so much time doing stupid quests for stupid NPCs, I'd rather look at Lumine rather than Ether. And I'm not a male protagonist hater because, for example, in Star Rail, I chose a male. And I still stand by it. For me, the guy, I don't know. The guy was just like, I looked at the guy, I was like, I like this guy. And I think the same thing will be in the Silver Palace. It was very close call though, because like when I looked at the models of Silver Palace, which is a upcoming gacha that right now some people play beta test for, I almost would have chosen the girl over the guy, but I don't really like very childish like face features on the protagonist in there. Sorry, I sidetracked. We are supposed to talk Genshin and not... what's the title again? Genshin and not Silver Palace. I still have to wait for Silver Palace to come out, but you bet your arses that I will be playing that because, holy, from what I've seen, I just want to get into the game. Go peel the potatoes, Ether. Exactly. I always heard Lumine is canon, honestly. That's interesting. Maybe in your region people thought Lumine is canon. But from the internet I always heard that it's Ether, Ether, Ether. The only thing I've seen Ether canon is like dojins. And those dojins are always yaoi. Not always actually, but yeah. I didn't see much dojins with Lumine though. Okay, maybe that's also another reason why people think he's canon, because they're reading dojins. Okay, where is Jean? Billie Jean is my love. I remember... Wow, she doesn't have whites in her eyes, whatever. I remember always wanting Jean at the very beginning. I don't know, she looked like such a kind older sister, responsible character. I really liked her. Wait, there was a drama with her, right? There was like alternative outfits, Chinese outfit. Because she's doing that. Yeah, this one. This one is the new outfit, right? I'm not like... And then there's a summer one. So yeah, this was the OG one. And for some reason, there was some issue with it. The OG one, it's fine. It's simple. The cape actually works because it's like, makes her look more official. Well, she has very tight pants though, so that's kind of crazy. But, you know, it's an okay design. Then we have the revamped version, which a lot of people disliked. I personally like it more. I like it. I'm one of people who thought, oh, that's actually nice. She's more dressed up. And the colors are kind of, I don't know. They feel more royal. She's not exactly a royalty. She's a Knight of Favonius, right? But I really, I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker for those kind of vests with like the shirt underneath, but I like it better. Maybe because it's a little bit darker and like less bright, it makes my eyes hurt less. And then summer outfits is, you know, it's pretty nice. Not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. I really like it because like obviously this is not something that you think, oh, this is like it fits the character within the battle, but the back is gorgeous. Always love the back of this outfit. It's simple, but it works very well. And it's much better than if they were just like, oh, let's throw her in a bikini, right? I like this one. It's way more demure. I just really like the top, I feel like. And there's like, oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I like the turtle. I think it's a turtle. I think so. She had funny interactions with Clay, if I remember right. Yeah, basically she's her acting, like, she stepped up as her active mother because her Alice, Clay's real mother, is always away. So I think that's pretty adorable. And she, you know, she has a younger sister, so it's probably kind of natural for her. I always liked Jean. She was like one of those kind of boring characters, but at the same time, I don't know, I couldn't seem to dislike her. I had always like warm feelings towards her. She's just... Well, emergency food be on today's stream, by the way. I do have it, but I'm not hungry yet. But why are you asking though, another? It's a very specific question to ask. So moving on to Lisa? What was her name? And Lisa was probably the first mamacita. She was the Ara Ara woman. She had to be the first to Ara Ara, right? Paimon? Wait, what Paimon? We don't have Paimon on the list. In here. Yeah, fuck Paimon. Paimon is emergency food. Oh, I forgot about this joke because it got annoying at some point. I keep forgetting about it. So yeah, when it comes to Lisa, I gotta say, always loved this element of this rose within this. It's so extra, but it's so freaking cool. And she has a nice butterfly kind of earring. The outfit is simple, but at the same time, this is so schmexy. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like, oh, lady! Lady! Very nice, very nice. Ara, ara. I remember her, yeah. I don't know if it's unpopular opinion, but I like this outfit as well. Because she was a scholar in, yeah, I don't remember the names exactly. But she was a scholar, right? She was a scholar somewhere. Farzan? What's that name? Farzan? No, I don't do. I'm not even trying at this point. I like the original one better, but I think I'm just a sucker for those kind of berets. It's absolutely huge, though. I have to admit, it's like in here it looks huge. On this model, it looks huge. But other than that, I really liked her in those green colors. For some reason, it was like a nice, refreshing thing. But still pretty, you know, pretty adventurous of her to dress up like that. I wish she could cover up more in here. Like, unironically. It would be more fun, because in a way it's like, you know, she was a scholar, so she had to be prim and proper, and then once she was free, she could go free. You know what I'm talking about? It would be much more fun, but still, I think, personally, I always liked Lisa's design. I think it's nice. I like it better than Jean's. I like it better than Jean's. I remember I was mad that I couldn't get her at the very beginning because I wanted a MILF. Oh, next one we have Amber C5 meme. She also had a rework for a model, right? Of another part of China drama or something. And I remember when people were laughing, oh, he got Amber C5. Meanwhile, Amber C5, one of the harder things to achieve in a game, because for some freaking reason she rarely drops. This braid's super cute. Oh, on Lisa, yeah, the braid was absolutely adorable. With her were the first videos of climbing the mountains. I forgot about it, and then they changed it. That it's like kind of grained off the character when you look down to watch their panties. Man, Genshin at the very beginning was so freaking wild. I miss those times. I mean, those times weren't the best times for me, you know, in general. But, you know, you cannot help but be slightly fond of part of the memories, part of the excitement, and all of that. Waking up in the middle of the night to turn on the update, so once you wake up, you will have The game updated. Yes, I've been doing this. Staying up late at night just to pull for a new banner because he decided to go onto North American 7 instead of European 1 to play with more people. Oh man, those were times. Not the best times, but those were times. They changed it in an underwater update, I think. I think they changed it to earlier. Oh no, the underwater. I don't know anymore. I liked Amber's design. I mean, maybe it's because she kind of reminds me of like steampunk kind of vibe with the glasses. Obviously, she was like the one who taught us how to glide, so she was like the pro glider or whatever. I don't remember how it was called. Another Knight of Favonius. I don't know. It's simple, but once again, you cannot go wrong with gold, red, brown, and white. And she's simple, but she's simple in the best possible way. And then I think we should see the rework. Yeah, and then the rework had her more dressed up, which is, once again, I like the more dressed up versions because I'm so annoyed that they have to give us armpits on every single character, female character. She was the archer. Yeah, she was the archer. She was the archer who threw bombs that were her big dolls kind of thingy. I know Amber was kind of useless, but at the same time, I don't know. Amber was this typical character that you meet at the very beginning that's very energetic and helpful and is just, you know, want to bring you into the world. Oh, she worked at Pizza Hut at some point as well. I didn't know that. Okay. The back is cute. It looks like it's been designed by Claire or something. It's adorable. And look, oh my god! Her stockings are bunnies! Oh, it's so cute! I didn't see this one. But, you know, it's just a Pizza Hut. We were not... we're judging the main one, basically. So, technically... Well, this one, but... After updates, this one. I like this one as well. I don't know. For me, Amber is... Noise? Let's say she's a noise. I don't know. I'm feeling... I feel like we will barely have any bangers, so there will be much more in noise than I'm expecting. But once again, you need to take into consideration that I have some fond memories of some of the characters. Wait, I did not want to click that. Not here. But then again, there are other characters as well. And there's Noelle. And I love Noelle. Guys, I think she was like the first Genshin character that I called a waifu. No, second, because Ganyu was leaked. So Ganyu was the first one. I was like, oh my god, that's such a waifu. But Noelle was like first available. I was like, she's such a waifu. Like, she can cook, she can clean. Literally just give her, let her be a Knight of Favonius already. I hated them for being like, bringing this joke of her working so hard and never getting into Knights of Favonius. You know, you look at her and you think Fate Stay Night or something, right? Like the Fate series. It's just, it's so good. Noelle, she was most OP character in the beginning for me. Was she? I didn't know how to play her because she was, she had like the heavy sword, right? Like her climber. However, I don't remember how it was called in the game. She carried the party so hard. I hated playing her, but I absolutely loved her design. Like the knight with roses. It's just, it's... You cannot tell me. She looks like she could be a VTuber in whole life. She does kind of remind me of... Oh, freak. I forgot her name. But in Gen 3, together with Marin and Flea and Pekora, there's the fourth one that I always forget the name of. It's kind of... They're kind of similar in ways, right? Like, not personality-wise, but design-wise. I don't know. For me... Oh, the game hates her so much that they never gave her any alternative outfits. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. Noelle... For me, Noelle is banger. I don't care. I don't care what you're thinking. For me, Noelle is banger. similar. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. She's a knight and a maid at that. You can see it in her design immediately. And also the roasting. Yeah, the roses might be a little bit tacky when they're like put... Like, I feel like if the roses were put a little bit closer and not sticking out like that, they would be less tacky now that I look at it. But I don't know. I have to respect one of my first Genshin waifus, you know? She was also Noelle in whole... Are you for real? Bro, wait, which one was first? Which one was first? I didn't know she was Noelle as well. I was like, no, she was not Noelle. There was... She had to have different name, right? Oh, ouch. What hurt you, Deeper? Oh, that I didn't remember the last name. Difference is this, like Noelle in Whole Life have big melons. Yeah, Whole Life ones. Yeah. Yeah, Noelle. Yeah, definitely. And Gyudonda. I know her song so well, but... 一緒に食べよう I couldn't remember. I'm sorry, Noelle, from Whole Life. I'm so sorry. I will learn from my mistakes. Sumimasen. Noelle senpai. Okay. So that was... yeah, let's move on, because I'm way too embarrassed right now that I forgot Noelle's name. Shirogane Noelle debut stream August 8, 2019. Huh, okay. I was trying to think where Genshin came out, but I'm too stupid. And then we have Barbara. The most annoying healer. The worst healer. I hate it. I mean, she's supposed to be an idol nun, which is fine. I don't mind her once a bit, but I don't know. For me, Barbara was just there. I think she had too weak of a presence to be like, oh, she's the idol. For me, like, I looked at Noelle, I'm like, peak. I looked at Barbara, I was like, okay. And she had the first swimming suit skin, kind of. Which is admittedly cuter than the... Ah! What? I lost her! Found her. Not from Genshin, release date September 28, 2020. Considering is enough time to joink. Did she have any other skin? No. It's just Noelle. Not Noelle, sorry, Barbara. I'm still thinking about Noelle. Barbara is just like, you know, she looks more like an NPC. For somebody that was supposed to be an idol and everything, I feel like her presence is way too weak. So for me, she's okay. Although, I mean, this is so hard. I told you it's going to be hard for me. At least she has a theme going on, so that's why she's going into this okay. I think her sister is a little bit better design-wise, but Barbara, I say okay. Yeah, she's a okay. I think she could be cuter. And next we have, oh, talking about cute. We have Sucrose. Another character that for some reason I couldn't get for a very long time. I always loved Sucrose's face. She's just like, you look at her, it's like, oh, she's such a cutie patootie. She has those cute little ears. Kind of short hair, but also with ponytail, glasses, this cute little hat. These cozy outfits. I don't think the design itself is really that good, but it's just... I just want to squish her cheeks. I just want to squish her cheeks, you know, guys? It's just like the urge to squish her cheeks. And it's another character that I feel like Genshin doesn't care about at all. And it's sad. Because I think, like, cute girls from Mondstadt are not loved enough, okay? For me, she's... design-wise, she's like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I just absolutely love her face. She should have better outfit. Yeah, exactly. If she had better outfit, I would, like, it would boost the hair off so high. But because the outfit itself isn't very special, which admittedly, let's be fair, she's a full star. But at the same time, I feel like with this pretty face, it's such a shame that they didn't try to do something more thematic. Head excellent, but outfit a-okay. Exactly, that's why she ended up in okay, but I still love her. I don't know. I think I have weakness for a cute shy girl from Mondstadt. I think that's the thing. I think I'm sensing some pattern in here. And then we have Prinzessin der Verurteilung. The fact that I still remember that is Fischl. Fischl. Fischl was, I think she was like the first character that I've got. I think you also got her in Quest, to be fair. But, man. Fischl. To be fair, I like looking at it. It's kind of annoying me that she has blonde hair and she's like such a dark outfit. The outfit itself is kind of fine. The ponytail's great. But I wish she had like different eye color or hair color. I don't know. I absolutely loved her with any quest. She made all of the quests so much more fun. And then, oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's much better. I don't know. I remembered she had some kind of skin, but I didn't remember. Yeah, this one feels like she evolved into Hime-sama and she has like red eye and all of that. I mean, okay, I like her face more here, but her outfit back there. I think it was like one of the first skins as well. I didn't check out her shoes though. I mean, Fischl was always a vibe in her own way. And I liked her. But I think design-wise, she was never like very high for me. She was just meh. I was like, yeah. I loved Electro because they made things go bzz, especially when like they were like different elements going on. Electro made the whole elements like, you know, how the elements connected so much more fun. But yeah, other than that, like Fischl personally is not my favorite design. I loved her as a character, but like as a design, not really. Red eye match her so much. Yeah, absolutely. It's like changes. It's such a game changer. The green eye just feels out like it's out of nowhere. Which, to be fair, she was supposed to be like kind of a chunibyo character, right? So her whole dress up was supposed to be like, oh, I'm actually like, you know, I should be a normal country girl or something like that. I think she was a royal, more of a not exactly royalty. I don't even remember honestly, but yeah, she definitely didn't have. She was not a Prinzessin der Verurteilung, that's for sure. But I just feel like that's why they chose the green eye, to make sure like, hey, she's just a normal girl behind all of that, but she decided to be this delusional, therefore she's dressing up like a delusional girl would. And in here it was, I think it was like a quest where we were within her dreams or something like that. And that's why she was, this is how I think she imagined she would look. Like, that's how she sees herself looking. I may be remembering it wrong, but I think it was like kind of a concept for that. And next we have Mona. Mona Lisa, right? Mona. Another character that a lot of people wanted for the nice assets. To be fair, something about this design was always like, okay. Oh, and then, oh no, I didn't like this one. Okay, I didn't like this one. I did not remember. I knew she had like alternative one because once again, China was like, no, this is too horny, stop. Yeah, I didn't like this one. It just has too many sparkles. It's not even about the shapes of outfit because the shapes are fine. Although I wouldn't put one on top of the other one. Like the shoe on top of the body. But it is what it is. It's just like the stars makes it look like she's a clown. Like in here, majestic. In here, a parade. A freaking circus. Mona, chill, deeper, chill. But I think personally for me, she was like pretty nice. Very iconic. I would say this outfit was absolutely iconic in its time. I don't think it aged up as well as I remembered it, but still gotta respect this nice squeeze to the tie, you know. To be honest, Chinese looks sluttier than the global one. I don't know why. Really? That's interesting. For me, I think it's because like the colors distract me, so I'm looking at it as like this is an absolute circus. And in here, I think the issue was how the tie was so high, right? Like the shape in here, that's like a big no-no for China, I guess. For me, very schmexy, very adventurous. I liked it. So we are where we are. And the next one is this guy that I dislike, Kea. First of all, I disliked him because I never knew how to pronounce his name. Second of all, I hated whatever he has on top of him. And third of all, people loved him, so I had to hate him. Why is he so shiny? Twitch would hate her for those hips, Lamau. Thank God we're on YouTube. But yeah, oh my, look at how awful. In comparison to those Fatui that we've seen earlier, Harbingers, this fur is absolutely disastrous. It's disastrous. Yeah, I'll get back in here. I always hated his top because it's like, what is that? And what is that on top of that? And what is that on top of that? It's like, has like 10,000 layers out there. Also like the colors. Once again, this is purple, different shade of purple, different shade of purple, different shade of purple. God knows what's happening in there. They didn't really care to make his back look somehow presentable, so they just gave up. Side has like some weird buttons. I don't like Chaos design. I think his face is fine. The concept of him being like the joke about him being a pirate, fine. Onion guy. Onion guy. Oh yeah, he's a onion guy. But I never liked this design. For me, it was like, it's the best one. Is it the best one? I think Ether might be a little bit more organized design wise. It's not as bad as Signora's, but I disliked it so much from the very beginning. And people were like, oh, he's so hot. I'm like, what does he wear? How can he be hot when he's wearing... It looks like, you know, how you have all different kinds of scarves and you take them out during winter, and he's like, he couldn't decide which one he wants to go for, so he took all of them. Basically. And I hate that. I hate that. Oh yeah, he had an alternative outfit? Oh, he had. This one's much better. He has like the peacock. I like the peacock eye in here, like the peacock feather in here. The fur looks better. Still not like, oh my god, slay, but it's much better. Much better. Still a little bit of a mess, but less of a mess than the previous one. But maybe it's just me liking the tight black turtlenecks. Maybe that's just like my kinks picking up. Still not the biggest fan of like different kind of shades of purple, and then we turn to blue, which is fine because like there are those elements in here, but I think like they should have given up on this purple and replaced with something else, like green, for example, or green, and then do those gems purple. or like the blue, rather the blue, or even red if too much this thing, and like add more to the red element, because this one random red element is here and it happens nowhere else. Which makes me crazy, drives me insane. Okay, something else, Kaya, you want to show us? No? Okay, well then. Well then, you're staying with Y, and then we have Diluc, which, Diluc was the last guy who never wanted to come to me as a 5-star. I was so mad because like I only really wanted Diluc because back then I thought he's hot. Now looking at him, I'm absolutely embarrassed that I thought about him this way, because he's not the worst looking, okay? He's not the worst looking, but his face is terrible and they still haven't fixed it. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Wait, let me give you the look at his face. Such a baby face. Now it's onion from Turkey or some Egypt. I think it was like India based, I think. Oh god. Yeah. Beta bro, that's my wife. Hello, Necros. We still didn't get to Beto. But honestly, good taste, bro. He looks dead. Is he breathing now? He was dead the moment his father died or something. Genuinely very boring design. But at least the color palette is pretty stable. You know, it's not the worst. The shapes are, it's not overcrowded. I'm trying to cope there. But it's still a meh design. Nevertheless, it's a meh design. I wouldn't say it's okay even. It's just nothing special about it. Literally nothing. I like how smooth he was in Webtoons though. He looks like goth question mark woman. Oh, thank you for a present, Necros. What the heck is that? How did you do that? Why is the dog singing? Thank you. I don't know what that means. It's the first present that I got. Thank you. Thank you, Necros. Thank you. This is very kind of you. Holy. He has different outfit? Alright, I forgot about this one. The face is still ruining it. But it looks so much better. Honestly, he's kind of matching with Arlecchino. This one is a-okay. This one is so a-okay. I wouldn't say it's like... I wouldn't say it's... or even noise. I could even say it's noise. Yeah, if his freaking face looked different because he's distracting me. I don't know, YouTube gave me 800 free gems, so I'm gonna give them to you. Oh, thank you. Even if it gave it to you for free, it's still nice that you're spending them here, you know? Because you could have spent it somewhere entirely different, but you still chose here. Maybe it was just for a random reason, but still, I appreciate it. Pass, this is Slack. Psst, past, what past? I lost the look. Slack, it's you! Why are you... I lost Diluc, guys. I lost him! Where is he? Diluc, Doko? Oh, found him. Okay. Slack, why are you incognito? Are you scared to be here, Slack? Huh? You scared? So yeah, I like it because it has like a phoenix motif. So, you know what? On a good day, it could be even noise. On a good day, it could be even noise. I like it. It's a little bit too symmetrical. I mean, it's not exactly symmetrical, but I like it much more than... I think it was like kind of... He was a legend or something. I don't remember. But there, I do kind of recognize there was something connected to this outfit. But yeah, the basic Diluc, absolutely. What the hell? Where the hell am I? Why? Okay, thank you. The app is going crazy. I mean, the website is going crazy. Yeah, this is meh. Okay, we're still... Oh my goodness, it's going to take forever, won't it? There are so many characters. I thought it's going to be very quick and it's only going to be one part, but at this point I think we're going to do 2 parts. I thought it's going to take it... I gotta see your taste. I see. Hold on. We're going to have 2 parts or something. It's fine though, it's fine. We'll manage. I'll just change it. We have Razor. It's going crazy. Why? Stop it. A wild boy. Why is it like that? For some reason it started working weirdly. Okay. Now it's working normally. Maybe I was on different type. Ah, Razor! I never liked Razor's color palette. Like, I like the base, like what's underneath, but the black cape kind of ruins it for me, you know? And the shapes are just so messy, which I understand what the point was, because he's a wild boy, you know, raised by wolves or whatever. Still, I don't know, the gray hair with the red eyes doesn't really match the outfit, really. Hold up, I'm gonna see if my actual Slack account has free gems too. Be right back. Okay. I like the pants. I like the colors because like it's green and brown. Of course I like it. But then you have random pink in here. You have orange, which orange actually works with the rest of the colors. But the black and gray kind of throws me off in the... I like the idea of the hood cape kind of thingy. The thing is that the colors all go well together. You think those colors go well together? I don't like the black and gray. And what's annoying me is like it feels like this. I just don't like his face. I don't know. The eye bags are bothering me, and this is very ironic and hypocritical of me because I also have an eye bags, but I don't know. I think maybe because it's like gray hair, and then the eye. It's just makes his face look weird. Maybe it's the face that's bothering me. But I also just don't... I just don't like the cape. Doesn't have any free gems. Damn it! Hello, Slack. Hello, Slack from the original color. For me, I don't know. I was never a huge fan of Razor, so for me he's meh. It's not exactly why, because I see elements that I like and I think it makes sense, and like the theme itself is not too... Like, it's pretty solid. Like, considering, you know, he's a wild boy, it works. It works. It works. So, I give kudos to that, but other than that, I'm just like, oh, whatever. And then we have Benny Boy. Bennett. People loved Bennett, and they always told you never max out Bennett's skills because then he'll be useless. I never understood that. People done that. I don't like Bennett's outfit. It's weird. It's weird. For a clumsy boy, the plasters are like the band-aids are fine. The shoes are fine. And then we have the thing as a main outfit, which is tummy out for some reason. The vest that is kind of, I don't know, some tiny minuscule cape for some reason. The pants are disastrous. You don't know what you're looking at. What are those shapes? What's going on? Random belts coming out. The back has for some reason yellow color out of nowhere. And oh, the gems are like Twitch beats. For the 800 I gave it's like $11, but I have no idea how I got them. Maybe YouTube gave them away to all the accounts or something. Maybe. I don't know. But thank you for them. I'm rich, guys. I'm rich. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like they didn't really care about making Bennett's design. They were like, okay, let's give him some OP boost for other characters, so people will use him actually. But overall, it's just Bennett. He's like, why? Why? He was like one character I didn't want until people said, oh, actually, if you want to have like maxed out the Abyss, you gotta have him. And I was like, oh, fine then. I'll level him up. Straps across the chest looks like a bra. I didn't think of it that way, but kind of true. What a fanboy. It's fine that he wants to be a fanboy. I don't mind it. It's just like the outfit looks disastrous. It's just bad. It's just down bad. And then we have Ningguang. Another MILF, but a serious one. And I gotta say, when I first saw Ningguang, I was like, okay, she's a hot woman. She's a hot woman. Always like this little accessory on her hair. It added so much personality. And then like the back of her hair. Once again, as you can see, split hair. For some reason, split hair. I don't mind it here though. I like the shapes. It's kind of awkward that she has some kind of snake around her leg. She's so pretty. Yeah, but I would say like she was absolutely stunning when I first saw her. And she smoked. She smoked. Okay. Okay. I feel like it starts to feel like a call-out. Another plus. Okay. 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 I see where it goes. I see how you guys are manipulating the narration in here. I have never said anything about smoking, but I like how those elements corresponds to this big element that's covering her up a little bit. It looks a little bit like a mess shape-wise when you look at it first, but then you have this nice spiral thing going on in here, so it's actually not too bad. At the same time, you need to remember that Genshin can go crazy with all the different patterns, because you have pattern on this element, pattern, different pattern, the cape in the back, or like the sleeves in the back. Still have some elements to a burb, which is nice because like there were like kind of burb deities in Genshin, yet she wasn't one of them. So I think for them to put her with this kind of design like that without the connection, because we have Shenhue and another character, Cloud Retainer, if I remember correctly, that are basically burp themed as well. I think the fact that Ningguang got this theme without being in any way connected to those deities was great. And also such a strong presence. Once of the more fun character to watch. Strong independent woman, Noise. It's a pity that this model is old. It makes it look worse over. Yeah, but let's not look at that. Oh, right. And there was like some kind of event and she was in a night dress. And that, I have to say, one weakness I have. I don't like wearing dresses, but watching hot women in dresses is a different thing. I am such a weak person when it comes to those kind of like chains connecting top, like the neck and the back, lower back. It's so schmexy. It's so schmexy. I don't really like the ruffles here. I would get rid of this shit, but the outfit itself, well, maybe I still like her original outfit more, but seeing her in the darker colors also was fun. Also was absolutely fun. Back is good. Back is very good. Back is very good. We like it. I still like the original one better though. Like, it's an old model, obviously, like Dipper mentioned, but I think it's very nice. I wouldn't call her banger because, like, once again, it's a little bit too overcrowded, even though, like, it to a certain extent it makes sense. Still prefer. Still, I think it's not strong enough to hold to be a banger. Open back dress is big. Yeah, bar back and decorations on it. Yeah, you get me, guys. You get me. Okay, who do we have next? Oh, her waifu, Beidou. Even hotter woman. We love pirates. We love pirates. Honestly, this is a banger. It's simple. She's a 4-star, but for me, she was always a banger. I look at her, I'm like, hello there, smash me. Smash me. I don't know, like, you look at her and you have the vibe, oh, she's some kind of like captain, even without knowing that she's a captain. Like, she just gives this strong presence. She's solid. I don't know, maybe it's just my bias as well, because I always loved Beidou. Yeah, pretty symmetrical design, that's for sure, but there is some change in her shoes as well. Ooh. Wife, alcoholic wife. Okay, the part that she's an alcoholic I forgot about. But also, I think Dipper also likes captains, you know. Sencho. Probably Marin Sencho is still #1, but Beidou hot. But at the same time, I feel like, I think I would have put her in a banger if she was a little bit more... I need to think about it. But, I still like it. Oh, no. Look, she has those kind of elements, cool elements, like, how do you call them? Fuck, I forgot how they're called. Let me Google it. Oh, Anchor. I didn't have to Google it in the end. For me, it's not as sexy as others, but maybe I'll change my mind once she did Kabedon for me. I think we're looking from different perspectives, and it's all fine, Benyo. It's all fine. For me, you know what? I put her in banger. I don't care. I don't care. This is my tier list. I can do whatever I want. I don't know. For me, I just look. Maybe it's the color palette that speaks to me as well. Pirate eye, wearing buster sword, wielding alcoholic mommy energy wife. I love women that will kill me. Wow, Slug. Something activated within you. I've never had you so energetic before. Okay, next one is Kitching. Cat girl. Kitching. I mean, for me, catching. Base like Kazi. For me, catching never had any like theme going on. She's just a teen girl in a teen world with kitty ears for her. Catching, nah. Yeah, I never felt anything special with catching. I don't know. Just like totally meh. Even this outfit was like, I don't know. I remember having this outfit because someone purchased it for me if I played few hours more on stream. That was wild. She's fine, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Does she have anything else? No. Yeah, I have nothing to say. It's just like, you know, she's her usual dress, which is... I think at certain point that started to be an issue for me. That all the characters felt like nothing special about them. So she's just... She's okay. Nah, for me she's meh. I don't know. I just love purple. It's fine. It's fine if you like her design. For me, it's just like nothing special about it. There's no theme. Just like random short skirt. Never heard me so energetic. Clearly, we never got to really hang out before, and I guess I was pretty chill at the convention. Yeah, you were pretty chill. Until you learned that some of us were like trying to rig the game so people could get rewards. Then you were like, really, guys, really? Oh, then we have... Oh, what was her name? Xianling. I mean... I like Xianling's color palette. Very solid, love that. Especially like, I really love blue hair with golden eyes. There's something about it that's just so cool. But Xianling herself never felt any special to me. I don't know what to say. Like, the top, I feel like there is just like a lot of randomness going on. The back is fine. The back is fine. I like the big bell in there. It's the front I don't really vibe with. I think it's because of those patterns here. Like the black slashes in there feel so random. I think it would have been better if they just give the same ending as they did here on the bottom here. And it would have worked a little bit better. The shoes are kind of wonky. I don't know if these sock... They were just trying to desperately not have symmetry here, but I think this sock feels so random. But then again, they added it here, so I guess for it to somehow work out. Classic Chinese. Yeah, she's the most Chinese you can get. She's the one who was cooking. Yeah, she had the bear who ate the chilies and it was burning fire everywhere. All of you are liars. Lol, you robbed me of so many prizes before I figure out what y'all were doing. You are distracted, my guy. For me, it's just like... I mean... Meh. Charlie is just me. Charlie is just me. Now Ice Boy. Shonyun. Shonyun. Okay, one thing that always bothered me is how connected this part is. Like, he has like the whole ass onesie, basically. It kind of looks like it. But then again, you don't know where it ends because you can't see it there. And suddenly it turns into a normal top, so you don't know when it ends. I like the top. I like the crop top, and I like the very close to the body. I don't know how to say, the spandex, you could say, call it. Not really spandex, but you know, like very tight top, short shirt. I just don't like how the bottom works because I don't know where it ends. I don't know where pants end. They just like keep on going up. You don't know how they end. And then to cover up this weird thing, they just... Let's just throw in some random such here and such belt here and there. No, that's this thing, this material here and there, which I'm not the biggest fan. And then his shoes are simple. Shenhue? Oh, Erichke! Man of culture, I see. I like her skin version more. Oh, wait! Shanli had a skin? I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, she does have a skin. Wait, let's go back for her. This skin? It's cute. It kind of now reminds me of the protagonist from Zenless Zone Zero for some reason. They're not the same at all. Yeah, she's kawaii. She's kawaii now. Oh, even the band-aid, band-aid, cute. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that one because I didn't know. See, when I know, I'm expecting it to have some kind of skin. When I don't know, that's where the issue comes. That I don't know. Yes, cute, very cute. I think Shonyun is just meh for me. It's like not exactly a disaster. It's just like not special in any way or form. And then we have a Botchama Shinshu, which I like much better. I don't know. I always, for some reason, once again, blue hair, golden eyes. For some reason, Shinshu, I think it's because he was like the first one that was the closest to Fontaine, but in Chinese version. Nevertheless, it's still a very simple design. I liked it though. I like the sleeves. Absolutely love the ruffles in here. I love that we see the ruffles in here as well. The coat is probably the weakest part. The shorts, fine, because, you know, he's a botchama, and the shoes, another favorite part of mine. I just love when the shoes have like this kind of thing on top of it. I don't even know how it's called professionally. But yeah. Shinshu actually has Fontaine skin? Well... I think I like his original one more. But I think it's because I hate this color. I don't think it works out well with Shinshu. And they just forced it into him and it doesn't work. But the Botchama shoe is very nice, very demure. But I like his original one better. I think if you meshed both of them, we could get best of both worlds, but unfortunately that's not a thing. Therefore, I still prefer original one. But I think it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. I think they could have done better with him. They could have done better. It's not good enough to be like, noise. Fanboy skin. Fanboy. Okay. Next we have Chichi. The Curse of Chichi. Chichi was my first 5-star. And a lot of people hated Chichi because she was like the most useless character. For me, listen, I like to go berserker mode in games. I'm stupid. I don't like tactics. I like when I can heal constantly. For me, Chi-Chi was a lifesaver at the very beginning, and I think getting her at the very beginning is like the best moment to get her, because otherwise you won't use her at all. And I have to say something. I think Chi-Chi is adorable. Okay? She has the cute zombie talisman girl. Maybe those balls are kind of over the top. But her color palette is pretty nice, despite also messing up a little bit too much with too many shades of purplish blue. They could have toned it down a little bit. But I always loved her long little braid. Hey, another! Chichi, back to meta. Now you're pulling my leg in here, Erichka. I don't believe that in the slightest. You love her design? Nice, finally somebody. Chichi more like pee-pee. Hey, don't say that to my child. Slack. Hold your horses. Wait, she had a skin? Oh. Suiban ice cream. Okay. Whoa, she's a rapping girl. Let's go. More ads for AKG, let's go. The tiny shoes. Why are her legs so small? That's crazy. They are built like toddlers. I forgot about that. But yeah, original Chi-Chi. It's okay. I don't think it's noise. Yeah, I think it's okay. And it's fine. I like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, they could never make me hate you. And then we have Venti. We have the ultimate fanboy. The first fanboy of fanboys, Venti. And as much as I hated that character, I just don't like the characters at all. I don't. I have to admit, this is like a very solid design. I'm not the biggest fan of like puffy pants and ties that are of solid color, but overall you look at him, you see a bard. The theme is so freaking strong within this one. The color palette is amazing. Kind of reminds me of one of my Oshi's Aoteru. This is why I don't get YouTube Premium, so I can eat. Thank you. It's true, really? She received buffs? Ain't no way. Her size is like 5 or what? So just small shoes, yeah. I hate him, but design is okay. I think design is noise. If I liked him, I would probably put it in banger. But because I have some vendetta against Venti, because I don't like the guy, I'm putting it in noise. Because I have to respect. I have to respect the design. Very solid one. Show the whole tier list? Sure. We have 3 bangers for now. We have some noise. We have Soke, Meh, Why, and Aloy. Because that's Aloy. I cannot judge her. I cannot judge her. She's not from the game. Sandrone. I see. I see how it is. Okay, next we have Claire. Second 5-star. And listen, I have to give it to Hoyo. They know how to create adorable design for small girls. Claire was probably one of the first cutest looking design ever. Huge rando seru, with this cute little hat, her wiggly little elf ears with this double ponytail, like the twin tails, and the shoes. Oh, she's just like, your first 5-star. Bombs away! Bam bam bakudan. I don't remember. Bam bam bakudan, something like that. She was saying, right? She's absolutely. I love her design. I'm absolutely. I think it's a banger. I think it's a banger. I don't know. It's puffy. It's fluffy. Has a nice touch to it. The motif of the clover leaf, maybe it's speaking to me. stronger than it ever could. The fact she was always like trying to fix the backpack, in my mind I was like, "Aw." I got her very late though. Oh, she has an alternative outfit though. I do remember that. I wasn't a fan of it. I don't know. I didn't like it. This is the last skin I've seen. Because this was on the event that I absolutely disliked. It was, I think it was like the last one before Fontaine. And the one that made me quit the game. It's not a bad design, don't get me wrong. It's just like, for me, I like when my character is fluffy, and this one lost its fluff. Lost its chunkiness. I think. It's not a bad design, but yeah, I still put Claire as a banger in her basic outfit. Because like we're judging the basic outfits, but we're checking out others as well. Because I'm curious. I haven't seen all of them, so I want to see more. Okay, next one coming up is... What's the next one? Wait. Oh. The cat child. Diona. I love Diona's hairstyle. I love Diona's hairstyle. I never liked how they dressed her up and how they... Like, the entire concept of Diona is so insane. Because, like, she's working as a bartender as a child. She's basically mixing alcohol. And she has, like, armpits out, tummy out. Always made me kind of like, I don't know about that one. I was like, oh, what are you doing, Hoyo? I like how they make her a calico cat. Rarely happens with cat girls. Cat children in this case. Is this cat or an ocelot? Cat. Diona had nice abilities. Shaking drinks, you mean? I don't know. I'm not the one to be like, oh, this is improper, inappropriate, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, I was always like, I had mixed feelings about what they thought about when they were making Diona. So, the design itself is not bad. I read edibles instead of abilities. Oh my god, no, not edibles. Not edible. What? What? It's okay. It's an okay design overall. I think I wish they made her a teenager instead of a child. Because for some reason, it's in a way it disturbs me that she's like working for drunkards. Like, you know, a small kid. Kind of weird, but okay. But the design itself, if we're talking about design, clearly, it's okay. I don't think I have, like, I really like the flowers at the back of her cape that corresponds with the shape of the paw and also the colors of calico. There are no edibles and other. Stop that. Stop that. Next one we have, oh gosh. How they made me hate you, Zhonli. How they made me hate you, bro. Okay, so my beef with Zhonli, in a nutshell, is that I really wanted Ganyu. I absolutely wanted Ganyu. You know, like, I've seen the leaks of Ganyu. I was like, oh, Ganyu banner, Ganyu banner. And I had to wait for like 3 weeks more because this asshole was first in line. I was like, I don't want you, bish. I want you. Give me my waifu. To be fair, Zhonli's design is not too bad. It's just, for me personally, it's boring. It's just boring. It surprises me that he never got any skin. That's crazy. If I go to Szczebrzeszyn, why should I go to Szczebrzeszyn? I have no reason to go to Szczebrzeszyn. I don't know. It's just for me, Johnny is like his skills. He looks like a freaking pillar. And that's about it. I don't know. He was a boring character. I'm not really also fond of characters that like kind of... They're smart, but at the same time they're dumb for some reason, for the sake of jokes. So... yeah, no my cup of tea. He's just meh for me. I know, unpopular opinion. It's also partially my bias towards dislike to him because of the fans. Basically, putting him everywhere was annoying. Oh, next one we have... Where is she? Xiang! He was putting up polls before Antfield. Yeah, he was putting up balls. Balls! No, actually, it was Ether who was throwing balls, and then you had Seanli's pillar. That's how it worked. We have Xinyan, loved the drum, but the stupid thing about it is like she never uses the drum. She keeps on rocking. She's a rock girl. But I gotta say, her shoes... Wait. Huh? Why are her fingers... toes, I mean, sorry. Why are her toes so dark? What? What? Is this normal? Is this some kind of glitch? What the heck? I never really liked her base outfit because like, how do you read that? Whoa, rock cat girl. I loved her hair. I loved her hair. Huh? I don't know, guys. You tell me. Why are her toes so dirty? Or what is that supposed to be? Rotten toes? I don't know. But then again, like, you give green element here out of nowhere. I don't really like the shape of dress or whatever it is that she's wearing. Yeah. I think they had a concept, but they didn't have an idea. Stepped into the mud, maybe. Maybe. Stella of Genshin. Oh yeah, Stella, I almost forgot about her. For me, it's just... it's not the worst, but it's meh for me. It's just, I don't know. I feel like she's one of the most forgettable characters in Genshin Impact. Sorry, Xinyan fans. I don't know if you even exist. And then we have Albedo. Another Albedo. Sorry, Albedo. Barbedo. Another one that people went crazy for, and I did not understand why. Is it because he's a fanboy? Because I look at him and I don't understand the appeal. Like, he doesn't even look like a 5-star. You look at him and you're like, okay, what can you do? And he doesn't do much, to be fair. I don't know. I'm such a hater, but like, we're right now in the phase where I'm just like, I looked at the characters like, okay. Okay, and it's like, I don't... Because Albedo is absolutely popular among females. Twink? But, I don't know. He's such a boring character at that. I never understood that. For me, the design itself is okay. But actually, no, it's meh. I mean, there's nothing special about him. The shoes we connect with it is like makes it all very chunky. Like, we wanted shorts, but we don't want to uncover his legs, so let's put him into some kind of tights. The cape itself is pretty fine, but once again, it's ridiculous that they put him in ties as if they cared that he worked on the mountain where it was cold, but then his arms are out and it's all fine. Females don't be betrayed with him. Has a good look in his eyes. I don't know. You sure about that? You sure about that? Yeah, no, he's a meh. He's meh for me. I wanted to put him in Soke, but honestly, there's literally no personality within this character. And people will say, oh, there he has personality and there's so much of deep lore within it. I don't care. Let's move to Ganyu. Let's move to real waifu, guys. Oh, Ganyu. Once again, I have a thing for shy girls. I don't know. Her skills, her looks. Oh, she's so adorable. Her outfit, another schmexy outfit. Working for Cloud Retainer, elements of reds add so much. The horns work so well with the base outfit for her. The bell, the goat bird. Ganyu is a classic. Ganyu is a classic. And I fell for it. I fell for it. I ate it up when they handed it to me. I was like, I don't care. I'm eating up right now. She's the one. Fuck. Goat because of the horrors. Yeah, she was a goat. She was the goat. Listen, for the sake of my memories and everything else, she's a banger. I would bang. I mean, what? I didn't say anything like that. Cut that out of the stream. Absolutely. I love her so much. Ganyu, I miss you. I don't miss playing Genshin, but I miss you, Ganyu. Man. And she had an alternative outfit. Wait. What? No, there was a different one, right? What's that? Actually, this one is awful. And she still has a bell. What the heck? What's that outfit? Somebody can explain it to me? I was thinking about this one. Which is pretty, but I like the original one better. The back here, the DS elements. And her hair, beautiful. Clip that now. We're not clipping that. Beautiful shoes. Well, I don't know what that outfit was. I don't know. I expected this one. Ah, the kids. OBS connect. Wait, is it disconnected? Where? Huh? Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Oh, Blaspi sent me the giant robot. Am I back? Are we back, guys? We're back. We're fine. Okay. Ganyu's bringing everything for you. Yeah. She broke my OBS. Ganyu, stop. It's because of the weird dress that came out of nowhere. So anyways, Ganyu the goat. As absolute banger. And then we have Xiao, the biggest joke of the game, where everyone wanted him. The twink boy. Everyone wanted the twink boy. Only for him to be like most useless character for the rest of the game. I have this issue all your stream today. Really? Last time, skip. Last time, when I was streaming Beast of Reincarnation, the chat kept connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. Today, this happens. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on because, like, my internet is the same as always. So I don't get it. Xiao for me was like vote skip. I don't know. For me, Xiao was like, oh, the random thing here, random thing there. And back then I was like, oh, she's so cool, she's so badass. So I wanted him. This asshole costed me 190 pulls, I believe. I was so traumatized because everyone got him and I had to kept on spending and spending and spending and spending. I wanted him, ended up hating him when I was pulling for him. I've been playing this for 6 years and no intention of getting it. And you know what, Eric? It's a good idea. He's useless. He's useless. The design is for me right now, I used to be like, oh, it's such a cool design, but now I look at it, it's just like a bunch of nonsense. You have random sleeve here, no sleeve here, tattoo here. At least the tattoo corresponds to this element here, but there are horns for out of nowhere. Nowhere else there are horns. The mask is fine. The mask is absolutely fine. The jade elements are fine. The purple elements are fine, but they're gradient everywhere. This color, that color, whatever the hell this is, and how does it even hold? Why does it even hold in there? What's going on in here? It's just terrible. I'm embarrassed to say. I'm embarrassed that I thought it's a cool design. I heard siren. They're coming for me. Sorry guys, they're coming for me. Why is there a siren? Because wee that's why. Yeah, why? Moving to Hutao then. Wait, did Xiao have any skins? No, because nobody care about him. They don't love him. They give him nothing when he gave them a lot of money. And Hutao, absolute classic. I think her hat is doing all the work. Not gonna lie. Her hat is doing all the work. Also, the shorts, I love it. I love her outfit. It's very simple, but it works so well. Bringing Grandma Keiji to old people's house. Oh. Yeah. I already have a niche and all. Hutao, she's so cute. She is. Hutao, the first rapper. Let's go. The plastic rapper. She just wore so... Oh, she had this kind of... I like this outfit. I think it's because of the glasses. I like it. It's fun. I didn't know about this outfit. It's pretty cute. It's like you go on a date. POV, you go on a date with Hutao. She was also a whimsical character. Although a pain in the ass because you had to have her stuff for her to be actually good, and it was annoying. I got it at some point, but it was very late within the game. But for me, it's... Honestly, you know what? I would say it's a banger. I don't know. It's a simple design, but I feel it's like one of the most memorable through its simplicity. One of the better ones from... Once again, I forgot the name of the land. I remember Mondstadt, Inazuma. What was the Chinese one? I don't remember. But then, whatever. Hutao, banger character. So I'm going to put her in a banger. Because I can. Oh, moving to the... Nun. Schmexy Nun. Where is the Schmexy Nun? Rosaria, was it? Rosaria. I never liked her face. Look at how far her eyes are from each other. And she's looking different directions. Why did they do you so dirty, Rosaria? Liu! Oh, Liu, thank you, Eric. Thank you. She's good? She's good. Wait, she also was reworked. There's not her original version. No, the original version was better. This one, Rosaria. Wait, Rosaria was one of the characters that I believe the original design was better. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up. Wait, let me get her real quick. So you won't think that I have some kind of delusions. Look at how schmexy she was. Wait, where is she? No, here. There's a background. Wait. Yeah, she had like fishnets. Fishnets. Girl. She was the one that I think like the only one that I disliked the new outfit for. Give her back her fishnets. I remember when Rosaria got debuffed for having a large bust, and now look at Loma. Yep, she was better. Yeah, she was better. But this is her canon outfit now, I guess. Which, for me... I loved Rosaria as a character. You know, goth mommy kind of thing. She's like, I don't care, whatever. It's okay. It's okay because I think it works as a nun. It kind of gives the vibe, but also... kind of nun that's corrupted in a way, but she doesn't care that she's corrupted, so... But still, RIP, her OG design. Mm-hmm. That's Rosaria for you. What do we have next? Oh! I forgot her name. We're still in the part where I know the characters. Yanfe! Yanfe, another whimsical. I really liked her hat. It's crazy. I like this box. Those scrolls, they're fun. I genuinely... Her puffiness, like clown-like puffiness, was kind of ridiculous. And I forgot that she has horns. She's Shikanoko. I forgot. The OG Shikanoko, actually. I forgot about that. Freedom for fishermen. Exactly. Freedom for fishermen. She's okay, that's it? Yeah, I mean... I think she's in a way cute, but cute not in a way that you're like, oh, I want to play her. It's like cute in a way like, oh, cute, new 4-star, cute. So she's like, it's okay. She's okay. Nothing, no special feelings about her. I liked her hair, like these parts of her hair. But, yeah, the color palette is great. I don't think there are too many extra elements added. Very well balanced shapes. I think I would get rid of this scarf or whatever partial cape it is, because it's a little... I think it's a scarf. I think... maybe I would make it so it's like goes in the back instead of on the side, because it kind of looks annoying. But they do love to throw in those kind of things out there. Used her magic for some time. I tried to play with every character. I wanted to build every character until like I got absolutely bored out of my mind playing Genshin, so... but yeah, she's okay. And oh, okay. That's my waifu. That's my waifu, Yula. Yura. And that's where I love the hair. But I think like the hair here, it's not like it's short. It's just kind of flipped to the side. Oh, Yura, how they hated you within the game as well. The game, I don't know. Most of the girls that I liked in game was basically hated by the game devs. Yura, my beloved, my ultimate Genshin Impact waifu. They could never make me hate you. Happy drunk girl. Schmexy. To be fair, this kind of cape of hers was kind of annoying and over the top, but I still love her. Vengeance will be mine. Yula and Raiden overrated for me. For me, Yula was underrated. But I think it's because I'm looking from a perspective of, obviously a banger, of a person who looked at her and was like, I'm in love. But I think she reminds me so much of Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. And Aqua is an absolute waifu as well. So she reminds me a lot of her outfit, her hairstyle. And because she was physical damage, right? Which is like the most trash thing in Genshin, or at least used to be. I don't know how it is now. For that reason, I always thought she's underrated because no one wants to play her. I had her on C2, I believe, and I had her weapon as well. I was that much of a simp. To be fair, she was very kind to me and gave me her constellations pretty easy. Good that not Aqua from Konosuba. No, I have respect towards myself, Benyu. I would never simp for Aqua from Konosuba. That would make me a Subaru, and I would never be a Subaru. Still, it's trash. Oh, okay, the physical damage, yeah. As I imagined. They have no reason, basically, to make it not trash. And then she... What? Stop! She was working in Pizza Hut? Maybe Guy's outfit also was from Pizza Hut? Okay. This is so stupid. This is the only skin she got. That's how much they hate her. They put her in the kitchen. They were like, you're a woman, go to the kitchen. Oh no, Yula, why did they do it to you? Stop, make it stop. They make me cry. Stop that disservice to my girl. And then we have Kaedehara Kazuha. Which, to be fair, I like his design. I also like playing him. I don't know, it was fun playing him. Kaedehara Kazuha was fun. I remember I was like, no, I'm not going to pull for him. I pulled for him and I got him. I was like, okay. Kazuha better Traveler. Yes! If Traveler looked like Kazuha, I would be like, okay, I'm picking Kazuha, right? But this is, yeah, it's just classic maple leaf based design, but it works so well. The shoes are nice, although the red stockings are kind of crazy. I think maybe without them it would be a little bit better. But the patterns are nice, the colors are nice. It's just, yeah, it just works so well. He just has the issue of baby face, but as I said before, it's really hard to judge without it. For me, it's a, is it a banger? Yeah, you know what? It's a banger. I like it. It's a banger. He convinced me to pull for him. It's like, because I tested him, I was like, oh, it's so much fun to... This is the better Venti, right? Because like everyone was like, oh, you need to have Venti, and then Kazuha came in and it's like, you don't need Venti anymore. So yeah. No outfit for the boy either. Sad. Now Ayaka. Kamisato Ayaka, the girl that likes to wet her socks. I had her only for the reason because I didn't care much about Ayaka, but I was a cryo supremacist, so of course I had to have her. She is the huge forehead Ojo-sama. Everyone said that he was a piece of shit, then he was there at the finish line 3 years later. Let's go. Let's go, the comeback is real. Personally, I liked Ayaka's design. I think it like developed a lot of elements from Inazuma in a way that, hey, she's a princess but also warrior princess at that. Ayaka leaks from 1.0. But I love her enormous forehead. Then the Shogun thing, like the samurai thing on top. This is a nice extra thing. I think the color palette also somehow complements itself, although the red parts kind of annoy me. And she had an outfit. I remember she had an outfit. Wait, this is not the outfit I remembered. What's going on? Ayaka K. What in the... Since when did we have like school life episode? What's going on? She had different... Yeah, she had this one. And I loved this one. I really loved this one. I don't know. I just loved her hair in this one with the hat. So cute. It's just so cute. It's like Japanese style when they travel to Europe. Come back here. Girl. Come back here. Why are you running? Why are you running? You don't like her skin? Oh, I liked her skin. But the original one is... nice. Where to put you, Ayaka? In noise or Soke? I think it's okay. Something is missing in here. Something is like not speaking to me in her design. In the end, like after so many years, I'm like, it works, but something is missing still. Okay, moving on to... Oh, Yoimiya. Yoimiya was such a loud character, holy. Yoimiya was an absolutely... I loved her hair. Like, I remember one thing about her is like, I loved her hair. She's definitely sparkle energy. I actually, you know, I had her later on, I think. It was a joke because she looks like a shepherd dress and I'm sheep. Oh! I didn't think about it this way. Thank you for explaining the joke to me, Eric. I'm sorry you had to do it. I like Yoimiya's design. I think it gives off like a lot of energy that she has. It may feel a little bit messy, But on the other hand, the colors are wealthy. They don't try to go over the board with them. They keep the few colors that they used and they don't go, it's like, oh, let's put a random one here and there. Yes, there are quite a lot of patterns, but in her case, when she's like a firework, it works well. You love Yoimiya? I like Yoimiya. She's absolutely loud. When I first played her, I was like, oh my god, why are you so loud? It's nice, it's nice, I like it. It's very nice. But yeah, that was a huge jump scare when you first played Yoimiya and she kept on shouting at you, basically. I was like, whoa, girl, chill! Chill, girl, chill! And Sayu. Sayu, I thought she was supposed to be based on Tanuki, but apparently she was supposed to be a weasel. And that made, like, that broke my heart. Because what do you mean? You have basically bakadanuki in your game, and instead of bakadanuki, like, this is the closest you can get, and it's not even a bakadanuki, it's like, or not even a tanuki theme, it's a weasel. Yeah, she's cute, the design works, but I think one of the most useless characters ever. I didn't like playing her at all, and yeah, because she wasn't a tanuki, she's meh. Although, you know what? It would be a disservice to the design because overall it's pretty cute. And meh, people in meh, characters in meh are, yeah, they're not very impressive. This one at least has a theme and you have to give it to that. So that's Sayu. Moving to... Remember when you talked about Raiden Shogun being overhyped? I agree. I totally agree. I hated her personality. Again, another... Dude, after Zhonli in Yue, you go to Inazuma and you get literally the same personality in a way. It's like, oh, I'm clueless. I'm a clueless, powerful being. In different way, but still clueless. It was so tiring. Raiden such. I hate her design. I also don't like her design. I mean, for me, it's just nothing special. You simp for her? Fine. I don't care. But I look at her design and I'm like, this is lazy. Literally, there's nothing special about her. And this is where I started getting issue. I feel from this point on, there were a lot of characters that for me it felt like this is just, it's just a short dress. Short dress, ties, one long sleeve, and that's it. Just giving an NPC energy. Her outfit though, I don't understand. People are like, oh my gosh, she's so, I understand, like from story perspective, she did some cool stuff and people are like, that's hot. Okay, I got that. I'm not that stupid. But, like, from the design itself, she's such a basic... That's not even a MILF. Lisa gives more of a MILF energy. Freaking Jean, I feel like, gives more energy of a, like, hot woman than her. So for me, it's just like... Is it a why? Yeah, why? Why? Why did you design... Because I couldn't believe this is Raiden Shogun. You know, Raiden Shogun was supposed to be like this deity. Once again, Zhonli also had pretty boring of a design. But at least it had some, like, you know, dragon patterns and all of that. Yuri energy. If you love Yuri, I understand that as well. But for me, it's like... Oh, and that's her... Yeah. That's her boss outfit. Because I hated fighting her boss. I hate this boss battle. It was so annoying. But yeah. For me, it was just like, I felt like it was like the most forgettable out of all the Archons design ever. And I think I still stand by it. I don't know if there is a Shnesnaya. Shnesnaya's Archon already. I've seen the one from Fontaine. I've seen the one from, like, I've seen Nahida. I've seen the one from... What is the most hated region? Natlan. I've seen the one from Natlan, and although I'm not a fan of Natlan in general, from what I've seen, at least it's not that forgettable like this one. And then we have Kujo-Sara. And for me, Kujo-Sara, banger. Banger. That's a banger design. There's a case where I'm weak for Karasutengo design, but this underboob, which is, well, covered up, but still kind of an underboob. The mask, the colors, sure, the yellow here may be a little bit off-putting, but when you get used to it, you're kind of like, okay, it's a good breakthrough for the purple colors. Tsaritsa has already been shown. Oh, okay, Tsaritsa it is. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure. But banger, thank you, Erichke. Thank you. I don't know. I feel so bad that Kujo-Sara is such a good design. That, for me, she should have been, like, the Raiden Shogun. This is a bang. I love Karasutengo theme. And the fact that they made such a great design for a 4-star is crazy. This is what I was talking about. It's like, make the designs more unique. And when they stop making things unique, you get Raiden Shogun or Ketching. Those are like most generic Liue and Inazuma characters for me. Ketching and Raiden Shogun. So yeah. Do it like that. Do it like this. Do it like that. And then we have Sangonomiya Kokomi. Which, cute girl. Cute girl. Water theme is clear. Basically, you look at her, you think of like fishies and coral reef and bubbles and fish, more fish. I love Kokomi, okay? Kokomi, she's so cute. I don't know. I like cute girls from Genshin. I don't like badass. What's that? What's that? What, did she become a shield leader for some event? Crazy. Chica from Love is War. Oh, right. I forgot about that. She's voiced by Chica. But yeah, absolutely adorable. I don't know. When she came out, I was like, ah, I don't really need a healer, but I want her. She's so cute. For me, it's a very nice. I wouldn't say it's a banger. I think like the color palette itself is not speaking to me that much, but other than that, I think she's absolutely adorable, and I did not regret pulling for her whatsoever because doing her bubbles was so much fun. Also, building her as a damage dealer was fun as well. Okay. Let's keep on moving forward because we have a lot of characters and we only have 30 minutes left. Oh no. Then there is going to be part 2. I thought it's going to be, for sure, it's going to take me only like 3 hours and we're done, but I'm not even caught up. I'm just, ooh, that's so sad. I wanted to see new designs and I'm just going through all the old ones. Toma is a Toma. He's a chill guy. He looks like a protagonist's best friend, you know? Isekai protagonist's best friend that appears and disappears because there's no space for him because we need more time with Harem. To be fair, his design is not the worst. It's kind of underwhelming though. Speedrun? No, we're not speedrunning. It's okay. We'll take time next time, whenever this will happen, which will be probably, I don't know, in 3 weeks or so. We'll see how it goes. Cute boy with... Yeah, the dogs were absolutely... The dogs absolutely give him off much more, like, points. But there is no dog within his design, unfortunately. I mean, for a guy design, they at least tried to do something, but... they tried to not make him a generic samurai wear, but in comparison to Kaedehara Kazuka, he's just meh. It's not a bad design, but it's just like forgettable as heck. We have Arataki Itto. And that's oof. That's a harsh one. Because painted abs, guys. Listen, I love the concept behind Itto. I really do. I think it's like one of the strongest designs of Genshin Impact when it comes to males. A cute boy straight out of typical manga rom-com. Yeah, that's true. And I still think it's a banger design, but holy crap, am I mad at them for him making him so twinky. Just because you draw six-pack doesn't mean he's suddenly buff. Dude, why don't you beef him up? Why? Why? Genshin, why? Hoyo, why? I still going to, as a design itself, I still going to put him into banger. Wasted potential. For 3D model, wasted potential. The design itself is absolutely amazing. I love Oni theme. I'm weak. I have weakness for Oni themes. Although I even have an Oni child, but he's a fanboy, and that's Haruno Nizuka. It is what it is. Actually, I had 2 Oni children, kind of, but one is not streaming anymore, so. But yeah, I wish they beefed him up, but I guess they're still against it. I don't know, for whatever reason, but it's disappointing, to say the least. Who's next? Oh, Dog Boy. That's my favorite twink, I think. First of all, I really like Goro's color palette. I love turquoise with red and, you know, the rest of the colors, like brownish, gray with gold. This is a good fanboy outfit design overall. The Dog Boy also, listen, I like Dog Boys, what can I say? I'm not into twinks, but this design, the fact that he's dressed up as a girl and Ito is a fan of his of this version of his is insane. Sometimes I forget it. I don't remember how the character was called, but yeah, they dress him up as a woman, right? Snezhnaya Furies now, scandalous. Wait, what? Really? Man, we won't get to Snezhnaya today, but at least, well, I have something to look forward to, eh? But yeah, Goro, for me, I liked Goro's design. I think it's nice. For a 4-star, it's very... Technically, in a way, it's a little bit generic, but the way they make it twinky, they were like not afraid to be, this is a twink, this is a twink. It's just like, I think I'm boosting it up because I really love the color palette. And also, he's a fan of Sangonomi Yokokomi. He's like her general or something, or like her right-hand man. And I really like their vibe between each other, like how they work together. So I always like have a bias towards Goro, especially when he's also based on Shiba Inu. So Goro women, yeah, honestly, hot. Honestly hot. Goro as a woman, even hotter. Wait, he has an alternative outfit? Oh, yeah. Okay, to be fair, the 3D model sucks. He has boobs. Crazy. 3D model sucks, but the way they drew him as 2D, God bless. Archon bless. Archon bless. And then we have Shenhue, which bad memories with Shenhue, because Shenhue was one of those stubborn ones that didn't want to come to me. But Shenhue is schmexy. Shenhue is like, for me, also cryo supremacy again. Wait, did I? Okay, for a moment I thought the music turned off. Banger. Yeah, I agree. But once again, you need to remember I was cryo supremacist, so every cryo character I was like, she was like what I wanted, like, I don't know, it's just like, bro, the Cloud Retainer putting their students in spandex is a blessing. It's absolute blessing. But I didn't really like playing Shenhue, but dude, looking at her, loved that. Loved that. So yeah, what more can I say? I feel like I'm not saying much, but honestly, if something bothers me, I would say that. In here, nothing bothers me because it's, once again, a simple design. The bird-like tail and wings, cool, very cool. Once again, underboob, but not really. It makes it a little bit more demure, but at the same time keeps the schmexiness, and I love that. And then to not make her top too boring, they gave this kind of swirly thingy, which looks kind of weird, but at the same time it adds to the design itself. And the color palette also very nice. She has an alternative outfit? What's that? What was this? Some kind of like, what? I'm so confused. What happened with Genshin for us to have those kind of models? Oh, and she has this kind of outfit? I didn't know this one. Okay. Pretty schmexy, but I still like original one more. Although I really like this pattern here. I don't like the sleeves though. I don't like the sleeves. It would have been better without sleeves, I think so. So yeah. There's the shampoo I love. Next one. Whoop, 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 whoop. I want to get to at least to, you know, characters, like maybe finish the characters that I know for these parts, and then continue with the characters that I don't know for the next time. Yunjin. I think Yunjin is absolutely adorable, and her singing is amazing. You like her? I like it too. It's purple. It's nice. It's like kind of like Ghost Lolita, but also traditional Chinese. Her braids in here, very cute. The color palette, very nice. I don't know. When she came out, I also liked playing her. I don't know. Her movements were for some reason very enjoyable for me to play her. So yeah. For me, Yunjin is nice. It's very nice. Because in the end, it's pretty simple design, but this hat adds so freaking much once again. And the shapes themselves are just nice. I loved her song. A lot of people made fun of the Chinese singing. For me, it was like, I was very touched by the song, and I kept playing it many times after it came out. Now we have Yaemiko, which genuinely I like Yaemiko's face and I like her colors, but I feel like something is a little bit missing. Like, you know, like I think it's because I personally like the color palette. I'm more forgiving. Yunjin had a unique design. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like in Liyue they tried more to have more unique characters rather than in Inazuma. I felt like at some point they just do, oh yeah, so they wear kimonos, so we're just cutting them short and that's it. Also, I think maybe because like Yaemiko is also very biased on shrine maidens, so they tried to add a little bit of element of that. And cute low-hanging ears. I gotta say, the low-hanging ears give her so much personality as well. Well, she does have a lot. She's another Arara woman. I forgot. She was an Arara. Dude, remember the times where Arara was a norm in VTubing? Now we've forgotten. They're forgotten scrolls. And okay, I am so confused at those outfits. I don't know what that was. Maybe some event or something. But yeah. Still, I think like something is missing. It feels too simple, so it's noise. It's noise. It's definitely not a banger. Give her Raiden. It's okay. She can find Raiden. It's fine. They will find each other. But Raiden has too weak of a design to be on the same category as her. Sorry. Raiden is in why? Ayato, Kamisato Ayato, the big brother who loves bubble tea. This was such a random thing to add for him. I I had Ayato. But personally, I was never fond of his design. It's just boring. Not very Japanese-like. They were like, oh, let's make him also... Ayato, I remember the drama about design. There was a drama about design? I don't remember. I like Ayato's face, but his outfit is just like... I'm not fond of white suits, I feel like. I don't remember the drama though, or maybe... No. Oh, and he has... What's going on? Was there like school days? AU? Alternative universe or what? But yeah. Not that fond of Ayayo. Ayayo. I don't know. I liked playing him. He was fun because he did the slashy slash with water. That was fun. But the design itself is very forgettable. Hello, Cincy! Long time no see. Probably collabs. So for me, it's just meh. It's not even okay. I don't know. It doesn't feel Japanese vibe. I feel like in comparison to Ayaka, they tried with Ayaka to do something special. With him, they didn't even try. So moving on to Yelan. Yelan was the first character when I got like C1 together with her C0, which was crazy. And Yelan, other than how the heck is this coat hanging off her shoulders? Hot woman. Hot woman. It's kind of meh with him when he came out. Banger. Unfortunately, I will not agree because once again, the coat is hanging out of nowhere. It annoyed me. Listen, I love her face, don't get me wrong. And I love Yelan as a character. I love the dice in here. I love the mole in here. I love it. But the outfit itself is like in such a weird shape. Always so confusing, but one of the most fun characters to play within the game. I loved playing her. It was just so much fun to shoot with her and do all of this stuff, like connect this, bring them all together. Oh, her and Kazuha and Bennett, and who else did you add to the team? Fischl, for example, banger combination. I just loved doing that. But Yelan's outfit, not really my vibe. I feel like just the shapes are so random in here. It's like, you know, she has like a body in here, but then it disappears. I hate when they do this thing where the outfit disappears out of nowhere. Because you see, it goes up there, but in here, she's naked already. So it goes like this, like it does the V. It's kind of annoying when I don't know how the pattern goes, so... yeah, not a fan. I'm fan of her character, not a fan of the design. So it's like, why? Why is it so messy in a way? There was a bit of drama with Ayato. Some concept art leaked where he looked like mixed Ayaka x Thorn, but then the official design turned out to be completely different. There are a lot of... I remember Hazel was the same, like, people thought it was leaks, but it was somebody just designed it as a fun design, and people were so disappointed that Hazel looked so boring. Alternative outfit. Hilarious that lore-wise she stole the code from the Fatui and it was intended for the Tsaritsa, or at least the fabric was, which led to so many theories of the Tsaritsa being small. Huh. Thorna? Oh, okay, Thorna. Ah, Darcy 25 fit. A little bit better, makes more sense. Nice dress. Nice dress. At least the fur is holding on to in a way it makes sense. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. I like it. Okay. What do we have next? Ooh, okay. We have a strong one. I loved Cookie Shinobu's design. I love her colors. I love the mask. I love her coat. I mean, I wish she didn't have like this one sleeve is up, this one's down. I'm not a fan of that. I wish she had both down or something because this looks a little bit ridiculous. But other than that, I would say banger. Yeah. I love the color palette works so well. The green of her hair it's just perfect for this purple reddish color palette with darker tones, black and gold. Apparently the alternative outfit is her Fontaine fancy party outfit. Oh, I see. You see, I don't know those outfits anymore, so for me, yeah, Cookie absolute banger. I don't know. When she came out, it's like another one of those that I kind of liked to play, but she wasn't really like in meta because, you know, a 4-star and all, but I like bringing her out. She's cute, she's fun. Absolutely adore her. Her and Ito remind me a lot of Guzma and Ilya was her name? From Pokemon Sun and Moon. And it was so fun to see this kind of dynamic yet again. Like stupid himbo, kind of a boss who doesn't know what to do, and the one that's actually the boss, just not officially. I don't like Hoyo's design shorts. They're mid. I mean, yeah, the shorts are not the best here, but I still overall think the design is such a banger that I just cannot help but love it. Former shrine mate, but then in training ninja who went to Liyue to study law and then returned home and who joined the street gang. Yeah, it's crazy how far you can go. It's actually meta at the moment for a Sandron team. Wait, it was Colombina? Listen, I don't know. I'm not playing Genshin anymore, so I would not know. You don't have to correct yourself unless somebody else don't want to get misinformed. And then we have Shinkanoin Hazel. Shikanoin Hazel, sorry. That was a disappointment. In comparison to what Fan had designed, this is supposed to be a detective. Tell me how it's a detective. There's literally nothing that shows any personality to him. And I hated that. I hated that so much. The design itself it's not really bad. It's not like atrocious. It's just boring. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. One of the most forgettable from Inazuma for sure. And it was a huge disappointment because, you know, I love myself a detective. I really love detectives. When I first read Sherlock Holmes, I just fell in love with detective theme, and I kept on reading a lot of crime books, watching a lot of crime shows, watching anime with detectives, playing games with detectives. And then you hear that there's going to be a detective character and you get this. The disappointment was immense. He's rather boring. The main thing that he added was to allow for catalyst users to punch and throw hands rather than cast spells. Yeah, but what's the point when the character is so boring, right? What's the point? You can do something innovative. Nobody will care if they won't want to play the character because it looks boring. They look boring. Oh my god, the worst design ever. Tinari. I hated it. This is the most atrocious design out of all of them. I don't know if there was a single person who, when they first saw the design, they were like, oh, it's great. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. Colors all over the place, the shapes all over the place, nothing works. Literally nothing works in there. Nothing. I hate it. Random flowers, let's go. At least they kind of like respond to this thing on the this thing, whatever this thing is. There's a random bag in there. It's connected to this bag is different shade. then this belt, then you have red and blue there, then you have purple, cyan blue with gray here, white gold in here, yellow flower, green hair, blue, literally everything at once. It's like a freaking festival out there. Best character. Go to Aloy with him. Nah, Aloy has a special tier. I wish I could give him there, but it's Aloy's tier, so I'm just like, why? This is literally the worst design. From what I remember from Genshin Impact. For me, this was like the worst design ever. When I first saw it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Best character, I don't know, you may love him, but the design is absolutely trash. Never doesn't matter. It's nothing personal. I didn't dislike Tinari for his personality or anything like that. He was very whatever to me. But the design, I saw it and I was like, no way they approved of that. Just like that. Wait, is there an alternative outfit? Did they save you, boy? Oh no, never mind. This is a high school life thing. You love his design? Well, then again, if Florke loves somebody's design, it's not a good sign. The prettiest wing ever? Goro is the prettiest wing ever. Okay. Who's next? Collei. Collei's cute. Collei is one of those characters that's like cute, but she didn't get to me. I think she was like very confusing in some ways. She's cute. I love her color palette. I love like they added a little bit of pink to that. But something is missing with her, you know? Something is missing with her. I really like her cape. I think the shapes are fine. The shoes are gorgeous. I think the shoes are my favorite part of her entire outfit. Maybe it's the hair shape that just does not speak to me. Maybe if the hair was a little bit different, maybe also a little bit different color so it doesn't merge that much with the cape, I would have been happier person. Collei is rather cute. Had a small story arc with a recent Sumeru finale. Oh, Sumeru was there. And then some random outfit that I don't get it. That's cool. I know she was like the one that kind of was a character to introduce us to the new region and all, so that was kind of nice. And she was like obviously the new element, so they had to somehow, you know, show it to us and give us free characters. So Collei was it. She was fine. She was fine. It's okay. She's okay. Okay. I think we have time for 2 more characters, maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. Dori! Dori, not gonna lie, probably one of my favorite character designs. And characters in general from Sumeru. I don't know. She looks like a genie from the bottle, basically. It's like, I can make your wishes come true, but not because I have the genie power, but because I have money. She was the freely provided Dendro unit, exactly. Exactly. I mean, not exactly freely. I think you had to do some quests or something like that. But I don't think you could progress into Sumeru without doing those quests, so... I don't know. Dori's glasses, such a drip. Her hat, such a drip. She was funny, not cry. I have not gone that far, but yeah, for me, Dori, sorry, not Nori. Dori's a banger. I don't know. I felt like they had an idea and they went full ham on it. Like, we're not stopping ourselves. We're making the most fun character to ever exist. It is confusing why she's so small and yet she's running a business. Like, what's going on in here? Is she just a midget or something like that? Never really questioned that, but design itself, fun. And I really wanted her when she came out, so... I didn't play her much, but fun while it lasted. Then we have Sino. Sino? I don't know. Dottie, if she weren't a kid, she would be a banger. She would have been, like, once again, it's a really confusing, but design-wise, this is a banger. For me, of course. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I'll have to agree with my opinions at all. She's just short, plus I think she was poor as a child, so perhaps lacks of nutrition when young. Maybe. Anubis, that's all skip. I feel like, you know, if he was beefy, I would be like, yeah, banger. But because he's a twink and he looks like Razor's long lost brother, I'm kind of like indifferent about him. I mean, he looks a little bit better than Razor, but it's just like, it's okay. It's okay, because like the design itself is cohesive. I just feel like it's very lazy. The pun master who is obsessed with in-universe Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that element. I forgot. Sometimes I'd rather not remember because some of the ideas they have for their characters are so cringe. Okay, I think that's it for today. So we have so many others left. I think I went through like a lot of the basic ones. So I'm excited to go to the second half when I won't know the characters. For today, that will be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining, for being so active. It makes it way more fun that you want to interact with it, speak about your personal experiences, explaining me some lore when I don't remember it or don't know it because I didn't play that far. And yeah, slowly we're going to say bye-bye. But before that happens, first of all, there are a few things I have to do. First of all, when's the next stream, you may ask, because I have not scheduled it. And you might be, next stream doko. That's the thing. Definitely one will be on Sunday. We're going to play a little bit of Fields of Mistral, not for too long, so probably 3 hours. But Fields of Mistral will be on Sunday, so I'll set that up definitely today after this stream. But there is a stream that may happen on Saturday if I manage to do a thumbnail and do a setup. And this stream will be a cooking stream. Saturday at 4 PM Central European Summer Time. So there is a chance. I cannot promise you right now. I'll try my best to do it. But, you know, it's hard to say for sure if it's going to work or not. So please be patient with me as I'm trying to to do something to do something, anything. And meanwhile, where can I send you? To whom can I send you? We have somebody, I see. Irie Lovelace is playing Red Dead Redemption. Let's send you guys to her. I'm trying to send you guys to people, like smaller people, so we can kind of sort of branch out, you know. Find new people, see who's streaming and all of that. So let's go there. Let me save that. Let me check on, because I didn't check on you guys in a while. Going to look back at the VOD and check out your opinions on my favorites. Absolutely. Thank you so much once again. And till Saturday or Sunday, if I won't manage to organize the cooking stream. And for now,